Oh, what's going on?
No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going
That's probably a bit too quiet. Just messed me with lo-fi music last week.
Oh, the good lo-fi.
Kind of
What
suits
video
the
did you choose?
video though. Sorry, what are you saying?
Which video did you choose?
It's why Unreal Engine 5.3 is a big deal.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, excuse me. But I admit it looks pretty.
It's alright, isn't it?
We need more games on Unreal Engine 5.
I had to go away from li-fi because that was just a bit too lo-fi. I didn't
yes.
want it all to
Can't just be
disappear.
lo-fi.
It got to be a little bit uplifting for us to do podcasting. Oh, now the music's just gone. Amazing.
I can't hear anything on my side.
No, it's just gone. Go for this though. Ooh, jumped. This is not lo-fi at all. Makes me chuckle at the name of it though. Corporate upbeat house. Yes. Wow, this is really bad. So YouTube did ping me last week for doing this, but it didn't do any copyright on it. It just went, oh, this music's copyrighted, but it's fine. 4 views already. Oh, views. I love this. Very quiet. Are you there?
You keep cutting in and out when it comes to sound.
Oh. There you go, it's better.
Oh,
That's-
there we go. And you're
That's
back.
because I disconnected. I don't like this.
I like this music.
You do like it, do you? Okay.
Great.
Minutes ago.
Oh.
Beat you. I've got an ooh as my first one. Daylight saving time, that's what this is, Dog. No one tells me anything in this place. Yep. Always the last note at this end.
We're a bit confused, but that's how we roll.
This is called Warm Adventure.
Ooh. Warm adventure's a nice sound. I like adventures being warm. Oh yeah, break it down.
We can download these songs and all sorts. Is this music better, Chili? I know you kind of have issues with our normal pen music. All right, wherever you are, bro.
Right. Give me the thumbs up and away we go.
This is the XboxCast.
Welcome to the regular show for the regular Joe who wants to stay in the know, wondering about Xbox and what's the go. We're the podcast for all your needs as we follow our secret leads, keeping you up to date with Xbox's deeds. This is the XboxCast's regular show. I'm your host, Carl, and joined by Lee. How are you doing, Mr. Lee?
Wait a minute. You're joining Carl and Lee.
Carl, joined by Lee.
Hi, I'm all right, mate. How are you?
Good. We had some very fun with our music there.
I know. Well, it's not linked, you see, because normally it's linked to my button. So when I press the button, it stops the music and then starts the podcast.
The intro.
But because it's playing on a website, it's not linked. So once we settle on music, then it will be less rubbish.
So once we settle on something, we will be less rubbish.
Yes.
You do know that we don't settle on anything. We're constantly evolving.
We may do it. We may be even if I just went right this week, it's going to be this music, and then it's fine.
Yes.
But if I don't have that option, then I don't do it properly.
Okay, fair.
Issues.
But you know, we hashtag never settle.
That's right.
We're always evolving, keeping up to date with the kids and things.
Yes, down with the kids, isn't it?
Yeah, we are down with the kids, I think.
Down with the kids, that's right. We're down with something.
Or, yeah, maybe with the sickness.
That's right. So it's confusing today because this is New Zealand time and it's wrong.
Yes, so Australia hasn't flicked over to daylight savings. New Zealand has, and so poor Lee's been sitting here for over an hour waiting for me while I've just been quite having fun eating dinner and looking at things.
I actually sat down at 10 to 8 because I was like, right, I'll get here a bit earlier. I sat down just doing things, waiting. Then you never turned up. I was like, maybe the baby's appeared and then that's it. And Carl's just gone. Like, he's done. This is it now. It's all me.
Well, I'm impressed you didn't start and you actually waited for a bit.
I was tempted to, but I thought I'd call it this week if it was the case and then just do next week. That's what I was thinking. If the case of babies has appeared, I was going to go, right, okay, I'll just do a podcast on my own because that would be sad. Yes. Hi, this is the charts. Yes, Lee, this is really cool. Yeah, it wouldn't.
Although it would be a very interesting podcast for you to just talk to yourself the whole time.
Just talk to myself or just do the news. Just read the news at the camera. I can do a news presentation thing. Yeah.
And have your papers in front of you that you can shuffle.
That's right. And I can talk to somebody, my Barney or something. You know, at the end, they zoom out, don't they? And then have a chat at the end.
Get another chair next to you. Put Barney on the chair sitting up. Get some headphones on Barney.
Yep. I need a two-shot. I need to put a camera up there so I can get a two-shot. You know, the whole... Yep.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
No, that'll be great. I definitely think that's what you should do.
Yeah, I might. It'd be funny just to steal. There's a spare webcam where I could steal it and just set it up. It'd be quite funny. Or have like a teddy bear here, maybe. I don't think Barney would stay here. Just have a teddy. Barney wouldn't actually stay long enough.
He wouldn't stay long.
He doesn't care that much.
He is not. He doesn't support us on Patreon either.
No, he does not. No.
Yeah.
He comes in, looks at me, and then walks out again. I'm like, sorry, bro.
No,
sorry for disappointing you.
Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, you're podcasting again. Ugh. We're going to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Such a pain. Ugh.
I'm always really happy I'm not in there making noise because then he can just sleep in the peace and quiet. That's possibly also happening.
Does he take over the couch when you're in the podcast room?
Pretty much.
Nice.
Well, although the heating blasts down his bed, so I'm sure he stays pointing there because that's where the heating's blasted. Like, he doesn't go on the couch, the heating.
Yep. So he's just quite happy to park off with the heater.
Yep.
Fair. Just, I mean, I would too.
Well, no, exactly. I completely agree.
So you can't exactly blame the poor dog.
No. It's good work,
I'm
Barney.
not blaming him. I'm jealous.
Exactly.
Good.
Yes.
Mr. Lee, it has been a week of things happening, apparently.
No, it hasn't been a week of things happening. That's a problem. This week, nothing's really happened.
No, I disagree.
Weird news weeks this week.
No, I think things have happened. It's just, you just got to, center yourself and focus on the things that have happened.
I know, but I don't find them that interesting.
Yeah. Do you think the news people ever get to work and they're like, oh man, these news stories tonight are just not interesting?
Constantly, especially on like during certain times of the year when there's like holidays and stuff on, like Thanksgiving and things like that. They're just phoning it in. No one cares.
Yeah. They probably say to the weather guy, they go, right, I'm just going to handball to
Oh.
you, and you're just going to spend 10 hours talking about the weather.
No, it's better. So what happens is when they get bored, they do lists. Top 10 RPG games like Starfield. They're like, oh, okay, so you're having a quiet week this week, are you? You know, that's it is lists. That is the weatherman basically waffling. That is the sportsman waffling. This is the lists.
It's just lists. I see.
Lists of stuff. That's when I know
And
I'm having a
kicking us
bad
off-
week. When I see
Oh,
lists.
yeah. Kicking us off every podcast is effectively a list.
I know, but that's because it's funny. It's almost ironic.
Oh, yeah. We do the charts, ironically.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But it's not a list, it's a chart. It's a completely different thing. Like,
I don't know.
it's like
Top
a
10,
proper,
anything could
but
be
it's
a
not
chart.
like, yeah, but the problem with those top 10 lists are, there's like 4 people sit around and have donuts and coffee and decide a list. Whereas this is actual people buying things. So it's a bit different.
Okay. I understand.
It's kind of, it's made by actual people rather than made by a bunch of execs sat around a table going, right, we should do a list on stuff. And we should base it on absolutely nothing.
Well, that's the best type of list.
That's a quiet week news. A news week list, that is just saying.
Sounds amazing.
You notice though, if you have a quiet week, you know, I know I told you, you'll be like, oh, it is really listy this week, isn't it? It's like, because it's a quiet week, news week this week.
Yeah, the news shippers listing a bit.
Listing, yes, listing off to one side, especially when you come up to like a conference happening on Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, there's no news. Yes.
And it's all just lists. Things
just-
we expect to see at conference.
Yes, that's right. Like top 10 things we've seen at a conference. Top 10 things
conferences.
at the conference we saw last time. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. What do we expect to see at the conference? Top 10 things.
top
You're
10, top 10 snacks we've had at a conference.
Exactly.
Going to a conference, these restaurants should be on your list.
There you go. See, this is, now you're getting it. Now you understand.
Look at us. We could basically write the news.
Oh, I've been watching it long enough. I think I probably could write most of the rubbish that comes out. Yeah.
Yeah. So this week, what's our list for this week?
What's our list for this week? I haven't got a list for this week. What?
Top 10 reasons to own an Xbox.
Oh, what have I seen? Oh, yeah, Starfield one was good. Like top 4 games like Starfield. I did see that come up. That was a recent list I saw.
Oh, that's amazing. Did it start off with Skyrim?
Yeah, like, of course, it has to include anything to do with PlayStation when you have that list as well.
Oh, yes.
Because the PlayStation boards are all crying slightly at the moment. Top games which you get on PlayStation, which are not on Xbox, which are RPGs.
Ah, yep.
Yeah, that's all over my Twitter currently.
Games like Skyrim, not on Xbox for your PlayStation.
Yep.
Well, I mean, they got to cater to 186.
That's right. Yeah, well, someone has to. I'm surprised he hasn't been kicked out of his house.
I think he lives alone. Like most
That's right.
PlayStation fans.
Not surprised. It's one of those. You can't pick on listeners. Come on. You can't pick on listeners.
Yeah,
It's
we
not their
can't.
fault.
Well, until he becomes a patron, we can pick on him as much as we like. And then when he becomes a patron, we have to pick on him doubly.
Well, then he has a room to be picked on him.
Yeah.
There's a special room he can go into to be picked on.
So that's a reminder, guys, that you should join our Discord.
Agreed,
And
says Beans.
If you support us on Patreon, then you get access to a special Discord room where we keep all the other people that are like you special and interesting
That's right.
and unique.
It is so special. I do think they clean it sometimes, don't they? Did they clean it
They
last time?
should
Last
have.
time we got a new Patreon guy, I think they cleaned the room.
Yeah. And it's due for a cleaning, so we need a new Patreon.
New Patreon.
Yeah. So guys, sign up. Go to www.thexboxcast.co.nz/socials, I think it is, or support
Yeah,
us.
you're better off just asking us for an invite because at the moment it's broken.
What's broken? Oh no.
Oh, the Discord.io. The invite thing on our website doesn't work because it's tied to Discord.io.
Oh yeah, no. I'm pointing more towards Patreon. Go to Patreon.
Oh,
sign up there.
Okay.
Give us $1. It's not that hard, is it?
No. And then come to Discord and join the zoo.
Yes, join the zoo, guys.
The zoo.
We need more. We need more exhibits in the zoo.
That's right. We
And
need
we
some
have a
fresh
nice-
blood. I'm sorry, some new people in there.
We have a nice cage just for you.
Hey, Simone. There's fan mail.
Oh, fan mail. Where is
Whoa.
said fan mail?
Shall we shake it up today and do the games we played this week first then? As she's talked to fan mail? Do the games we played, then do the news?
Oh. Are we gonna? I was hoping we would kick off with some fan mail, actually.
Well, this is what
But-
I'm saying. You see, so if we did games we played, we can do the fan mail, you see. That's why I said it. That was my kind of... That's me subtly linking into the fan mail I've just heard about. But you've just blown it out of the water, my kind of subtle segue I was trying to do.
Okay, let's reverse back and go back to that subtle segue.
I'll cut that out. It's fine. I'll just cut that out. No one knows.
Donkeys are aliens. Donkeys are aliens. Right, to the beginning.
What about the dolphins, though? So we should shake it up a bit and do the games we played this week first.
Okay, yep, I agree. Let's do it.
Okay. Do we have any fan mail from anybody this week?
I don't know. I'm checking our
Checking,
box.
because, someone has just dropped in last minute.
Yep.
They're a bit
I'm
like
trying
that,
to-
our fans. They're a bit last minute.
Well, we are too. So you can't blame them.
What are you trying to
Trying to
say?
see.
We're 17 minutes in. We've not done anything with Xbox yet. Come on.
I know. This is perfect for us. We're on brand. For any new listeners, I mean, this is what you get. So thank you. Thanks for listening.
So thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome and a thank you.
Welcome
Come on,
and thanks.
Kyle.
Okay. So, Lee, let's
Yes.
talk games and then we'll get to fan mail since I can't see fan mail anywhere.
Oh, my word.
Ah,
Did she
Right,
just
so-
at you?
no. The fan mail apparently has been sent to you, Lee, because I'm not cool enough to get fan mail these
Oh,
days.
well, how was it sent to me, though?
DM'd.
Oh, wow, it has been as well. I
Oh, look at
am
that.
special, aren't I?
Right. Tell us the fan mail.
All right. Dear the XboxCast, it says. This is from The Beans.
Oh, excellent.
I wanted to share a rare selfie of me with my ship that a happy stranger snapped for me today. Please ignore the running cowboy in the background. I've also included a second photograph of me posing next to my very scary looking spider. Oh, to a very scary, not my scary looking spider. It was much easier to kill than I expected. We can both pretend it was totally a boss fight. Yours truly, Intelligent Space Beans.
Share. I want to see this on the screen as well.
Ah, so do I. I'm getting there. She just drops like, oh, look at this picture, but I have to press buttons to get the picture up. Like it's not,
It's supposed to be smooth, We're supposed to just have magic happen.
Magic's kind of happening. Here you go. Magic's happened.
Magic's
There is
happening.
now a picture. Well, you're looking very authoritative
Oh.
with your hands and your hips.
That's a very, very cool picture there with your ship.
Where's the cowboy
Beans?
doing though?
He's just
He's off.
going off for a stroll.
He's
I
like,
like the helmet you got.
that's a. I feel like I've seen that helmet before. Do you think the cowboy's like, oh no, I'll get out of the way of the picture. Don't take it now.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
is it Red Dead Redemption guy? Is it him?
No. When you're in someone's shot and they're about to take the photo and you panic and so you
You start
run one
running.
direction.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then when you get near the end of the frame, you like turn around and go, no, run the other way.
I think he's just changed his mind.
Yeah, I think he's done one of those. He's just had a panic. Now let's see this picture of the cool spider.
Oh, posing next to a dead spider. That's so kind of. I went to Africa and shot a lion.
Went to planet, shot a spider.
Yeah, endangered spiders.
Oh, that's fantastic. Good job. What intelligent space beans?
Intelligent space beans. I'm not sure if that's something you eat or if that was who signed it off. I'm not sure really.
It would be a bit interesting to eat some intelligent space beans.
Well, it gives you intelligence.
Oh, you don't think that
See.
the beans have intelligence and are yelling at you as you eat them?
Oh no! That was fun. Do you like that?
That was fantastic. Good voice acting, Lee.
Thanks,
My
bro.
word. Why are you not in movies at Hollywood
know.
and in New York on the
I
stage?
know. Exactly.
Intelligent space beings. You open up the can and they just go, help, help.
No,
And they can't
not
escape because
me.
they don't possess
Pick
legs.
him.
That reminds me of a joke, Lee. I must tell you
Okay,
this
cool.
joke.
Guys, we have this as news. This is a dad joke.
This is a fantastic joke.
Oh yes, but
So there's a tray of muffins in an oven, and the one muffin turns to the other muffin and goes, "Oi, are we about to be cooked?" And the other muffin looks at him and goes, "Ah, a talking muffin."
oh my god.
Okay, should we do the game we've been playing? Since I'm the only one who found that joke funny.
Yes.
All right. So now that you've had a couple days at home to do nothing but game,
Yes.
tell me what games you've been playing.
I'm going to start with a small game I played for like an
Small.
hour or two, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Called Lies of P.
Ooh, yes.
Yes.
How is it?
So you know Dark Souls,
Yeah, I don't like Dark Souls.
and the first boss that you beat's really hard.
Yeah.
Sorry, the meat is very hard.
Yeah, no, you don't beat him.
Well, I did beat that boss actually in Souls, and then died with Skelly like 2 minutes later. I was like, "Nah, I'm done. I'm out." It's exactly the same game.
Okay.
So you start off with no weapons, you get a weapon, and then you kill some people. And you're like, "Oh yeah, this is all right." And then you meet this boss guy who just kicks your ass constantly, over and over again. So after about 10 goes, maybe, I quit the game and uninstalled it.
That sounds like the Dark Souls experience. That I know.
Yes. I was like, wow. Because Chili played it for. I said, play it, have a go at it. She's like, she's like, it's really cool looking. And then she's like, I can't get past the first boss. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's a bit disappointing. So I thought, oh, I'll have a look as well. I was like, no, I can't get past it either. It's a very pretty game. Very dark. Kind of cool graphics, yeah. Music's
Yeah,
all
looks
right,
good.
I think. I don't recall the music being that bad. I talked to Kingsman about it, and he said the first boss is always the hardest boss in these games. I was like, because that was what occurred to me. I was like, I'm struggling to beat the first guy. How am I going to get on like 4 bosses down the road? How hard are they going to be?
Yep.
So I just uninstalled it. So it's a proper Dark Souls game. It is literally a Dark Souls game. You play, you get your ass kicked, and then you quit and you uninstall it. Oh, you get one achievement. Yay.
Oh, yeah. I saw you get an achievement,
Yes.
and that was it.
I don't know. You see, because you kind of go, okay, so because you try it different ways. You like try hitting, running away, you know, hitting lots of times and running away, or throwing things at him. You get this like special ability which I couldn't work out how to use because it comes on the screen and goes like press up and left button or something. I'm like, oh, okay, I press that and I'll just sit there and make sparks and then nothing happens. I'm like, well, that's really cool. Oh, and then I die. Sorry. And then the X button is your heal, and the right bumper is your attack. And I kept healing myself constantly, kept hitting the X to attack, because thinking, I don't know why X was attack, but that's what I've been thinking.
Oh, yeah.
So I kept going, heal, die. Like, wait, no, I want to hit, not heal. And then I ended up hitting and going, oh, that's good. But then I ran out of heal things because I hit heal button all the time.
Yep.
So I don't know what X is heal. It just seems like a weird... I don't know. There's something wrong with X being heal. I'm not sure what was wrong with that, but it did mess with my brain. I kept healing myself constantly. And then missing, and then dying. I got him down to halfway. Got us halfway down, halfway health, and then died.
What would you think heal would be? Because in my mind, Y should be heal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jump.
I think
B,
maybe it's because left bumper is attack. I think that's weird. Oh,
Yeah, bumpers being attack is not on.
no,
It should be true.
confused me. I just was not attacking constantly. I think that's why I was pressing X, because I knew X was doing something. So I was probably pressing X. My brain was going, well, X is something, and bumper's like confusing you. So
Yeah, so, okay, so do you have 2 attacks? Because that could be triggers.
nope.
Heavy attack, light attack.
Brand new person. Like you literally walked around, you knock out a few policemen, which is fine. They don't really hurt you. You kill those guys down. Because you can attack the little guys. You have 3 different weapons you can choose from. Like it's your typical kind of Asian massive sword-looking sword.
Yes, yep.
Normal balanced sword, and then attack a lot sword. I think I went for the balanced one.
Yep.
Yep. I was like, okay, and that you can attack quite quickly with that one. And I was managing to kill these little policeman guys reasonably quickly and not taking any damage. And it wasn't. I was going around going, well, this isn't too bad. Like these guys, you've got to dodge sometimes, but it's kind of fine. And then you walk around the corner. And then you hit this guy and he just kills you. You know, because he takes 2 hits, he takes half your health. 1 hit's half your health. Second hit kills you. So it's not even like, like it can take like 5 or 6 hits. It's not. It's like 2 and kills you. It's insane.
Jeez.
And you're dodging all the time. Bees dodge, which is fine. You dodge, which is okay because he's quite slow. And then you go into attack him. You hit him once, but as soon as you attack him, he hits you back and kills you almost. So I'm like, so what do you do? Do you do attack, dodge at exactly the same moment? But then that's like, you can't keep doing that because you're not doing much damage to him as well. So it's really hard to damage him.
Oh, how frustrating.
Because you'd think, okay, so if I hit him, maybe I could stun him. So you go in there and do lots of attacks. No. As soon as you go near him, he hits you, basically.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a Dark Souls game to me.
Yeah, for sure. And I was like, oh, I'll do a Google it and work it out. And I was like, but am I going to do this every single boss? No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Man.
Yeah, it was just crazy. It was just so hard. I was quite happy to go to halfway. But then I ran out of health potions and then he hit me and I died.
Oh, yeah. The Dark Souls is a genre that just doesn't gel with us, I think.
I just don't see the point of making it so hard.
Also, remember, we have lives. We don't sit in front of a Xbox for 8 hours a day anymore.
No,
we can't
sadly.
sit, just getting better and better at it.
Well, you're supposed to learn their attacks, aren't you? That's what you're saying. Well, they always attack in a certain way. Well, that's fine. And I could work out he would attack me, and then I could dodge, and then attack him. But for some reason, that third attack, he'd have another attack. Even if he was just stood there, he would attack me straight away.
Huh.
And I was like, I don't need to get around the back of him and attack him, which I could never do because he had this massive swinging axe thing that he was hitting me with, or sword thing. I was like,
oh, how frustrating.
because you kind of go, okay, I can try and work out. That's what you're supposed to do, isn't it? Like, you work out their attacks.
Yeah, you're supposed to figure out their pattern.
Yeah. His pattern was just to kill me. That was the problem.
To be fair, it's a pretty effective pattern.
It is. It does work,
Yeah.
Oh, and Chileans, as soon as I said to Chile, oh, yeah, I played it for I did the first hour or so, died to the boss 20 times, quit, and understood. He said, oh, that's good because I want to do the same. She didn't feel so bad. So she's understood it as well.
Yeah. These games, they're an investment, and you have to be in the right mindset to get any enjoyment out of them.
I just don't see the point.
Yeah, no, same.
No.
I don't either, really.
Did you play any games other than one game this week, though?
No, I've just been stuck in the stars.
I'm going to say my second game, which I played today, which is Cyberpunk 2.0 Phantom Liberty, that's it.
Did you buy the expansion?
Yeah, maybe.
Nice. Yep.
It's really good. I started up. It was actually confusing. I started up the game, and it jumps in because 2.0 has changed. And what they do is they kick out all your, not your attributes, but your perks. All your perk points get killed off, basically. Yeah, they've completely redesigned all the trees. Like, they completely. I was like, I don't even know, because when you're playing, you kind of get one point, you go, cool, I'll put this here. Yeah, that's what you go, I'll put this here. And then you kind of build up slowly over time as you're playing, because you kind of learn the play style. Yep. So I was given 50 points to spend.
Nice.
And I was like, I don't even know where to go with these points. It's completely different. So I was pretty confused. And I just got okay, I'm going to chuck it all into, and I put it all into my, onto my cyber kind of, I was saying about cyber psycho stuff where you can only have so many points to spend. So I better boost that up so I can put more gear on. Because while I was doing it, I was looking at my gear, and now it all costs you have, I can't remember what it says, it's 140 points to spend. And it's halfway. Okay. You have a bar and it's halfway. It's kind of up to where you can go. So everything's 10 points, 5 points, and depending where it is. I haven't filled up my guy because I can't. If I do too much, I actually fill it up. I've managed to hit the limit already by just doing it. There's now rank plus 5+ on gear as well, so gear's slightly better.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And for some reason, I had 999 of whatever chip you require to upgrade all your gear. So I don't know if they give it to me or I've just been picking up the whole time. I'm not sure. But all the gear I picked up, I could just upgrade everything I had. I just upgraded it all to
Nice.
rank 5+. So that was good. And spent all my points. So right, I'm just going to go for it. I'm like, because you can take it off for free. I was like, I'm just going to go for it and then see.
Yep.
Because now you can fire guns and cars, which is a new bonus thing. So I kind of put
Yeah,
a point
that's
in that.
very
And
cool.
there's a whole bunch of stuff they changed. I changed it to ray tracing mode as well.
Yep.
Because I was like, I don't care. FPS isn't real, so I don't care. It's fine.
Yes, this isn't real.
So then I was like, okay, so now what do I do? Because I've done all the, I kind of, you get a mission to go back and go and talk to a hospital guy, to go and get yourself sorted out.
Yep.
I'm not sure what the room is called. So I did that, and that completed that side mission. I was like, okay. Then I had a gig, weirdly, which was like, go and pick up your weapons. I was like, what's that about? So I went to this gig, which is literally go and pick up your weapons, and it gave me all my gear. You have add-ons for gear, or your guns, like a scope and a different grip and stuff. It all been stripped for my weapons.
Oh, what?
And then given to me by going to like a kiosk and picking it up.
Huh.
I was like, what's going on here? This is really weird.
It's strange. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, okay, so I'm confused now. And then and I had no missions to do at all, basically. Other than the normal go to the lift and do the final mission. The point I'm going to return. I had that. So this is weird. So I saved and exited out. And then on the main screen, it's like, oh, if you want to go 2.0, the update is not installed yet. And I was like, oh, I got a 47 gig update 2 days ago on Cyberpunk, which must have been 2.0, because I thought that was it. But actually, the DLC is a separate install of 35 gig.
Yes, it is.
I was like, okay. So then I went and had lunch, waited for it to download, then log back in again. And there's a whole new world that opens up. And you go into Dogtown and you go and save the president and run around. And games that you kind of go in, because I thought it was quite powerful, so it was kind of cool. It's like, because I've just done I've done all the other missions, I've got all the gear, like I'm kind of good.
Yep.
I am still good. Like, people shoot me, doesn't really make any difference. I'm supposed to be sneaking around shooting stuff. I make a mistake, make lots of noise, kill everything. It's fine. It's all good. I've got this amazing sniper rifle which makes everyone explode. Cyberpunk 2077 means. So yeah, it's cool. I think there's definitely changes. Like, stuff has changed when you're shooting people, and like some of the there's like I've picked up one perk which gives me weaknesses, so I can see a weakness of a person. It gives me like a square to shoot, and if I shoot that, I get bonuses. So that's one of the perks I picked up. There's a whole bunch of stuff they've changed. The story's quite cool. I probably spent about 3.5 hours on the game this afternoon. Just kept going.
Pretty good going.
And kept going, because it's a linear initial. I think it must have been the same last time, wasn't it? You're linear, so you're literally going down, and there's no real choices other than like stuff happens, and then you go in this place, and then someone's like, can you go here and save this person? And then you're stuck with that person the whole time. And you're on a run, basically. You're trying to get away.
Okay.
It's cool. It's got your typical choices of stuff, like choices of way, because I know some people play quietly, some people just shoot everybody. Yep. I'd forgotten completely about just making people kill themselves and things like this. Because those two guys came in the room, and I was like, oh, that's right. What should we do? Let's try talking to him. That went really badly. So I just went, right, you're going to kill yourself, and then shot the other guy. I was like...
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and I've got this bonus where, on the top, because I don't know if you remember the buttons. I did not remember. I had to remind myself how to play the game. Like, right button is, you hold the right button, that's where you do your scanning. Left, isn't it? Left bumper's scanning. And then X to kind of choose stuff. Because X is pick up, not A, which is confusing, because obviously Skyrim is, Skyrim. It's Skyrim. I'm going to call it Skyrim. Starfield is A to pick everything up. So I've been kept pressing A and jumping. Not jump. No, not jump. Press X to pick up. But both bumpers at the same time, I use this thing where I can do as much as I like with the killing stuff and whatever, the sabotaging stuff.
Yeah.
But it takes my health.
Oh, okay.
Which is fine, because I've got super healing going on. I've put all my sub perks into healing, so my health goes down to from 450, 500 down to like 250, and it just goes like that, straight back up again.
Oh, nice.
So things can't kill me, and I'm using my perk is using my health for extra bonus RAM, isn't it? It's what you're using as RAM. You remember this? Because I vaguely playing it. Oh, that's right. It's RAM, isn't it? What you need is more RAM. The more RAM you have, the more points you have to spend. That was... Yeah. So RAM gets replaced by health. So I can sabotage two people, which is like 12. I have to boost most of it, and then just keep going. I was trying not to kill myself, because that's bad. Dying is bad. But
that's not a good look.
Yeah. Didn't die. I've died actually falling off things, not died being killed by people. They make you do some jumping around on stuff at one point, and it's completely dark, and there's no controls for lightness in the game as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is a problem. I had a good search around, and I was like, I need to lighten this up. I can't actually see. And having a OLED TV, it's dark anyway. Like they're not that bright. They're not super bright. And had the I should have just closed the curtains and made it like a hole. It would probably work better, or a cave. But yeah, a lot of jumping around is quite cool. It's very good. I really enjoyed it. 3.5 hours I played on. I was like,
yeah, that's a good stint.
Yeah, and when in the end I was like, I need to stop now because there's just like this is a natural stop to kind of because now it goes mission like on a rails, and now I'm on the go around and explore the city thing. I thought this is probably a good time to stop while I'm kind of just getting into picking up
for sure
second missions and stuff.
You're not taking the developers' recommendations of starting a new game
again? No. No.
But why? You're missing out on so much more fun.
Really though? I put 90 hours in that game already. I felt like I did I looked at it. I've done every single side mission in that game. 294 or some ridiculous amount of number of side missions I've done and main missions.
Yeah, but like they say, there's enough new systems in there that if you start from scratch, you can at least grasp all the new systems.
It's not that different. It's really not that different. It's really not that different. They've tweaked stuff. They've made the limit to the amount of power that you can use, I guess what you call it, for all your gear that you wear. Your chrome that you add to yourself. That's different. Shooting from a car, I tried it. It didn't really work that well, so I stopped doing that. It wouldn't fire. Like you can pull the gun out, and then that was it. The gun wouldn't fire. I was like, I'm just going to drive and get away from these people. Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Interesting. It's a bit strange.
It's got weird controls. It's very witchery with its controls compared to most games.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Wouldn't
Maybe
run at one point. I found a bug trying to run away from this big thing trying to kill me. Wouldn't run. No matter how much I clicked the left thing, it wouldn't run at all. Then I was trying to crouch, wouldn't crouch. I was like, this is great.
Yeah, no, that's not a good look.
No, and then I died, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I could run after that. So I think there was a bug. I think there was something happening with the running not working properly. Yeah.
Man, sounds like quite an exciting week of gaming so far.
Yes. What about you? What have you been playing? Go on, talk about Starfield.
I've just been playing Starfield.
How many hours? I've hit 50 hours now. I've got 50 hours.
Wow. I'm still under 48 hours.
Oh, I just pinged over 2 days by a couple hours now. So, yeah.
Oh, nice. My mission at the moment is to try and build a base, try and get like an outpost going, but I keep getting distracted with everything else that's going on.
What? So, why are you building a base? Because I reckon you can pick up most of the stuff you need, not having a base.
Yeah, no, that's fair, but I think bases are cool.
Right. Okay. It's because you like them. Because you want to build a base, basically.
I want to build a base. Like, let me build a base. I want to build a base.
No, that's fine.
And mine stuff and make stuff. Did you see the one guy on Twitter who has built an entire automated functioning city?
Yes.
And he built a factory on another planet that gathers all the resources from all his other bases into one kind of factory place. And he builds, nuclear reactors or something.
I did see this, yeah. Because you can link together 4 different planets or something, or 4 different resources together.
Yeah, so don't you want to do that? Don't you want to have just this amazing kind of business?
Simone agrees with me. Simone agrees. That's a good question. I don't understand what they're good for. They're good for people that like building stuff. That's what they're good for.
Yeah, the bases look great.
So
I want to build a base.
I talked to Trevor about this. I was talking to Trevor last night. And he's going, he's been doing lots of spaceship stuff. He's not been doing many missions. He's been messing around in space. He's just started doing the Vanguard side story now.
Oh, yeah?
But he's been going out and getting spaceships and nicking spaceships, making bigger spaceships and spending all his money on space and just going, you're building houses. As far as I can work out, you're basically playing a factory sim.
Yeah, I'm building a factory
and
sim.
I'm doing side missions. And that's it. I haven't done any. I've done the main mission, and it now wants me to go to Neptune. I've just stopped. I'm like, I don't want to go to Neptune. That's boring. I'm going to go and do all the side missions. I want to be part of all the factions first. I'm currently Ranger Lee. That's my new, or Deputy Ranger Lee, actually.
Ooh, Deputy Ranger Lee.
Yeah, well, they started as deputies. You've got to learn the ropes.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So have you done no missions at all then? Have you been doing any of the side stories? Or?
I've done some side missions. I've also done some missions where you kind of jump into a new system and the immediately a ship hails you and is like,
yeah.
oh, you need to do this and
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I've done a couple of those, and now I'm on a mission. My my one mission, which was a self-imposed mission, was I was going to decorate my room in the lodge because I've been picking up all these books. And so in the lodge, you get these two chairs, and I was stacking books next to the chairs so that they look like, someone who will sit in the chair and have read all these books and be learned and exciting you know, and I had these stacks really nice, like it looked really cool. Each book was a different color, like it was just kind of offset. So it looks like you just put the book down rather than like stack them into a proper, like straight stack. And then I picked up another book and just knocked all my stacks over. All
It's just like real life, isn't it? It's just like real life.
Just like real life. I'm not lying. I must have lost like an hour trying to stack these books. And that's when I decided, actually, I'm going to pick up all my books. I'm just going to sell the stupid books. I don't want to stack the books anymore.
No, you should have bought a bin and throw them in the bin. That's what you should have done.
Took all my books and I just sold them all.
You sold all your books?
Sold all my books.
Not really worth any money though, are they?
Quite a bit. I think I got about, with all the books I was selling, I think I got about 10,000 or 20,000 credits at the end of it. I've been picking up every book. Like, give me all the books. So, yes. Just got over trying to stack the books. So I sold all my books. Now I'm on, where you get those activities, you pick up those random kind of data pad things.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, there was this cave on this planet that has this kind of resource or whatever it is.
Yep.
Yeah. And it says, go have a look at the chicken on this planet as just a random activity. So I'm trying to go through all the activities. And the last one I did was I talked to the scientist by the tree.
Oh, have you done that one? I haven't done that one yet. That's the first mission you get, isn't it? Or the first activity.
Kinda, yeah. You walk past him and he's busy moaning about the tree.
Yeah, that's
now,
right.
I made a mistake. So you're collecting these bio things for him, and one of them has been picked up by a child and sold to the trade authorities. And you go, oh. And like
Did
Simone
you kill
was
the
saying,
child?
No, I wish I could. You can't.
Oh.
So annoying. But like Simone was saying, she had to wait in the room for the guys to leave so she could quickly steal it and run away.
In, that's right. Yeah.
I thought I was doing the same thing. I snuck in. I was like, going to wait. So quickly stole the egg or the bioluminescent thing. And man, chaos. Everyone in the whole city knew I'd stolen this thing and were just after me. And I ran all the way back to the scientist guy because I thought my thinking is, if I give him these things,
pass on the stolen goods quickly.
To pass on the stolen goods and then find a space policeman to confess my crimes to and pay my debt to society in credits, then they would, calm the farm.
In credits.
Yeah. They'd calm the farm and they'd let me get on with my life. As I'm talking to them, they're busy shooting me in the back. And then I was like, right, I've passed on the stolen goods, run back to one of the space police. No, they just want to shoot me. They don't want me to say sorry or anything. They just want death.
I seem to have this problem quite often in my game.
Where people just want to shoot you.
Yeah, it turns into attack. Quite often things tend to attack, especially when I get towed. I've had a few missions where it's been like, I made some people really angry. So this mission where you're doing the Crimson Pirates, what were they called?
Yep.
It's a really well named. It's a really good mission. You get basically working for the UC. What do they call themselves? UC something for cyber or something like that. You call themselves. You work for those guys, and they're like, right. You want to go undercover with the pirates.
Yep.
We want you to go and help the pirates to a point, and then we can come in and save the day. I was like, oh, okay, sweet, I can do that. No worries, because they're trying to find something. I was like, sweet. So I go in there, and they're like, so then they're kind of happy. You go off and do a mission. They go, oh, we like you. We come and help. Sysdef, there you go. Actually, have you done this one then? Have you? Quite Tang Clan, have you done this mission? Because I want to know if it happened to you. Two things went really different for me, I believe. First off, is you got to go to this ball, and you go to this ball, and you have to go and talk to people. And it says, do not, like the guy who runs the place says, do not use your weapon. There's sensors everywhere. If you use your weapon, all hell break loose. Okay. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So did the mission, kind of got to the end, talked to the guy. I didn't really like the guy, so I decided to punch him. Because it says don't shoot. And I was like, well, I want to kill the guy because he's going to get away with what he's done. So I'm going to kill him, but I don't want to punch him. I'm going to punch him. I'm shoot. So I punch him, and then old smarty Sarah starts shooting, doesn't she? I was like, ah. So then literally all hell broke loose. Literally, like the whole ship wanted to kill me after this. So I went and killed everybody on the ship because, you know, I had to get away, which was fine because then I talked to my guy, the main guy, and he's like, well, that went badly. I was like, oh yeah. He said, but I'm a pirate anyway, so that's all good. Can you give me a yeah, sweet, come. So we went back to the pirate ship. They went, oh, that was not the way we wanted you to do it, but that's fine. You got the information. Sweet. So then I go back to talk to the the SysDef guys. They're really angry. They're like, you just go and killed a bunch of our soldiers. That's really bad. Oh, I'm really sorry. I shouldn't do that. Sorry. It went, it all went wrong. I had to defend myself.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So then I went and did another mission. It may have happened again. May have killed everybody again.
I'm noticing a pattern here.
And then I went back to the SysDef guys again. And this time they went...
you have a problem.
They went, you're going to prison, basically.
Ooh.
We're arresting you.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're not going to arrest me. Attack. So I attacked. And killed everyone on the ship again. I was like, oh, this is turning into a bit of a theme now. I'm like, well, I'm a pirate now, so, hey, just go with it. Yeah, that's why you're supposed to persuade your way. I kept messing up the persuasion questions all the time. That's the problem. I constantly mess up the persuasion questions so many times.
That's hilarious.
So then I killed everyone on the spaceship, which took me a few goes because they're quite tough. Like, there were some tough guys in there. There was like level 30 guys. Killed them all, it's fine. Wouldn't let me race. I wanted to take off in their ship, but it wouldn't let me do it.
Oh, that's a pity.
I know. So I was like, okay. So I had to go back on my own ship, which is my own little pirate ship. Jumped onto it. Immediately get killed as I drive out and undock. Because there's like guns on the ship and there's like other people, SysDef guys flying around. They kill me. So I tried them about 5 or 6 times to try and escape. You kind of go straight into, try and jump to hyperspace immediately. No, I died.
Yep.
Try and actually fight my way out of it. I died. I was like, oh no, this is not going well. I had to restore back to prior. I had to basically save. I had to reload the save game back to prior to go on that mission where I had to be quiet, which I wasn't quiet. I had to go back and do that because I was stuck. Man. I could not go anywhere. I was stuck in this mission. My spaceship wasn't powerful enough for me to actually attack anybody or survive. I think it's kind of designed like that, though. I don't think you're supposed to do what I did. It's bad.
So what level were you and what level were the people around you? Because I often find that's the best.
I was like 17, 18, maybe 20.
And people around you?
Oh, no. So what? That was the spaceship battle that's killing me, not the people. I could get past the people. It was the spaceship guys.
But the spaceships.
I have no idea. They killed me. Literally killed me within like seconds. I literally take off and jump into my spaceship and die. Like it was instant.
Well, yep.
Yeah. There was no fighting.
That's hilarious.
What did I do though in the end? I think I went back and did sneaky.
Nice.
But then something else happened. I can't remember what the next one was happened. Again, it went wrong. They were very unhappy. So this time I was like, okay, so I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to accept going to prison. And as soon as I went to prison, they said, SysDef is your enemy. As soon as I did it, I was like, oh, this is going to be really interesting because now I'm supposed to be helping those guys be a pirate. I'm supposed to be pretending to be a pirate, helping these guys.
Oh, that's amazing.
So I went back to the pirates. They're like, oh, good work on getting the information. Oh, I know what it was. Yeah. Okay. So I went back to the pirates. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to give the story. The story's really cool. It's real fun. So I went back to pirates. Pirates were like, oh, good work. We're now going to go and do something. Oh, and SysDef are attacking us now. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I took out more SysDef. So I got stuck in the point actually where I couldn't get past the last. There's a big space battle. I couldn't get past it. And I was Googling it, going, okay, so maybe it's me, because my spaceship's not that bad, but I was kind of Googling it. Everyone was going, when I'm with the SysDef, attacking the pirates. And I was like, no, wait a minute, I'm with the pirates attacking the SysDef. I'm actually doing the opposite to everyone else on the internet. It's incredible. I'd completely screwed up this mission. Or had I though? So I was actually in the end. What's really good about battles is you can pause. You can basically hyper jump out of there anywhere you like. Fix your spaceship, buy spaceship ship bits, upgrade your guns. I did all this work. And then jumped back into the battle, and I was way better because I had like stuff to fix myself, and I had better guns. I'd spent a bit of money, I'd kind of done. Yeah, it's really funny. That battle was a nightmare at the end. It's supposed to be easier as a pirate, I read though. Interestingly, because I did find someone who'd done it as a pirate. They said, "No, it's a bit easier as a pirate because your pirate guys are quite good."
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty.
we
funny.
survived, and I got 250,000 credits out of it. So I was like, "Oh yeah."
That's a nice.
I wonder if I
amount.
got that much. If I was a Sistef guys, I would have got so much.
No, you probably would have gotten a pat on the head and a thank
That's
you.
right. Yeah. Got like 5K or something. Yeah.
Nice.
So it was really fun, and I want to talk about it because I feel like I've done that completely different to normal because I just screwed up all the sneaky stuff and kept killing people.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So good.
amazing. Good job. I'm
Yes.
like, yeah, everyone's like, yeah, we got to fight for the good guys. And you're like, oh, you're not supposed to be a pirate.
You're not supposed to be a pirate, is that right? And I'm now walking around pirate garb because I'm just embracing it. I'm like, right, I'm a pirate. I don't care anymore.
Cool. Oh, nice. That's excellent.
Oh, did you finish as a pirate then, did you? Koitang.
Oh,
That Kutang, I guess. Kutang clan?
that's fantastic.
That's so funny. It's really funny.
Oh,
And I
One
did
of the-
annoy because I had another mission where I had to go and persuade somebody, and then I went off and I joined some other. I had to go and persuade somebody, and what it says is go and get dressed up as a security guard person,
Yep.
and then persuade them. But I was walking, I couldn't find an outfit, a security guard outfit. I was like, okay, so I went over I followed the dot, which you do, and there's this girl there, and I talked to her, and she ignored me.
Oh, okay.
But the dot was on her head, and I needed the security card that she had, and she wouldn't talk to me. So I just shot her. I was like, I don't understand. So I shot her. I picked up the card. Sarah didn't like that at all. She was very, very angry with me. And the next conversation I had was, I don't want to talk to you. I was like, oh, hello. You've killed an innocent person. Not really. Oh, okay. I'll just. Oops.
My bad.
Indeed. I went back to whoever gave me the quest, and they were like, well, we had to do a bit of a cleanup after you did that, but it's fine. You got what we needed.
No,
It's a theme now. I've decided it's a theme. I'm just going to be, if I can shoot stuff on, I'll shoot someone. I had to go and clear someone's debt. They're like, go and talk to them. Can you please clear the debt? Oh, yeah. Tried persuade, failed persuade, killed them both. I was like, okay.
That's incredible. Oh, man.
Yep.
One of the activities I had to do was when you're talking to Hope Tech, there's a person there who says they've got a tracker after them, and you pose as the captain and you go talk to the tracker, and they're like, oh, I'm this captain, and he's like, well, I've come for the bounty, so we're going to fight now. And you can choose to persuade, but my persuasion failed, and he started attacking me. As he started attacking me, the barman at the bar that we were talking at walked in between us, and this tracker guy, this mercenary, shot the barman. Sarah yelled, "It's a murder!" And everyone in the bar started shooting me. Like, I didn't even have my gun out yet. What are you doing? But Sarah gets far too excited. She yells, "It's a murder!" And then she dislikes. Sarah really disliked that.
Oh, I had that.
Sarah hated that. And I'm like, I didn't even have a gun yet. Calm the fuck. Got it. My gun's on my ship. I was just walking around chatting.
You don't even take your guns with you?
No, I put them in the ship.
What?
I roleplay properly.
Oh, no. See, I carry my guns with me, which is also me role-playing properly.
Oh yeah, carry your guns with you.
Carry my guns.
But yeah, Sarah gets in the way all the time, and she just yells.
I like it when they clip to, like, there's a guy talking, and it's vaguely, like, it might be off camera a little bit, which is fine. Goes to Sarah and it's a wall. like, I guess Sarah's behind that wall, or behind a chair, or so, like, it's just nothing there. Like, it's just, it constantly happens.
Oh man, I was talking to this other person for this one other mission, and Sarah had wandered around, and after I'd finished speaking to them, I'll go look for Sarah, and she's in the other room just staring at the wall. I'm like, yes, just stare at that wall. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Oh, it's fantastic. But have you noticed in the new patch, because there was a new patch that came out?
I haven't logged in since the new patch, actually. I noticed it updated today.
Okay.
They fixed all the bugs of freestyle.
Most of them. But there is a new bug in which some people just walk around in their undies.
Ah.
Yeah.
Is this a bug or is this a feature?
I think it's a bug. It's a pretty big bug. But it's the named NPCs that do it. So the ones that you will talk to, and they'll give you just an activity. They won't give you like a full-on quest or anything like a mission. They'll just give you like an activity.
Yep.
But some of the named ones, yeah, they're just walking around New Atlantis in their undies. And I go, forgot to get dressed today. Did you? Yeah. But apparently, if you start a new game now with this new patch, all the miners, the first miners that you go down before you create your character, all those guys that are busy mining in the cave in the beginning of the game,
in the little cavey, all talking to you.
all of them in their undies. Yeah. How nice is that? Oh, yeah, it must be really hot down here.
Right.
But yeah. The game that keeps on giving, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's cool. I've been doing side missions. I'm enjoying them. I've decided, like I said, did all the factions. I've joined the Free Stars, what they're called, as a ranger now, doing stuff.
Star Collective, nice.
Yep. I joined the, begins with, I think it's like, just a JLR, Raju Dursa, Ratu Redaja, or something like that is. It's like a weird name.
Ah, yeah. Yep.
I've joined those guys. That's the ones that keep giving me like, oh, can you do this sneakily jobs? Oh, yeah, sure. And they give you money, but they're like, but if you do this, we have to do cleanup. We'll take money out of it. You get ticked for money if you make a bit too much of a mess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is every single job. I don't know. I just went.
You just walk in, guns blazing.
Yeah. Well, no, I walk out guns and walk in quietly, and then they start attacking me.
Oh, how does this happen?
I have no idea. My persuasion technique's not very good. Well, it's in violence.
Like, at the end of every mission, you're covered in blood. There's dead bodies lying everywhere, and you go, "What is the common denominator here?"
It doesn't listen to
Why
me.
does this keep happening
I'm
to
trying
me?
to help them. I even say to them, don't want to kill you is one of the persuasions sometimes. And they go, yeah, whatever. Like, okay, but I will actually kill you.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, level 21 now, I think. So
Oh,
getting there,
nice.
slowly chipping away.
Good man. Yeah.
It's good. I'm enjoying it, yeah. I thought we'd play Cyberpunk this afternoon. I was just like, oh, actually, like... And Cyberpunk is so good, though, compared to Skyrim and its stories. Like, it's so good.
Cyberpunk is a completely different game.
It's
so
such a good-looking game. It's
yeah.
it's so much tighter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what, like everything, like the game itself is kind of like much tighter. Like the movement of the people and the gunplay's better and the conversations are better and the main protagonist has a better voice. It's just so much a better game than Starfield.
Yeah. Starfield, you can definitely tell, is a Bethesda game through and through.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like everything about it is Bethesda-ized.
Oh, just because even watching, because I was thinking about it as I was watching. Because you got like Johnny, who's Kenya Reeves in there, chatting away, and it's like a proper actor, and the voice and everything matches the face when they're talking, and they're not dead-eyed, and all this sort of stuff. Like it's done really well.
No,
And the glitching, because remember you're glitching all the time. I don't know if you remember. I forgot you glitch all the time. And just that effect when you're glitch, because of the relic thing, makes you glitch all the time, and you're almost dying. And that effect on your controller vibrates, and the screen goes wobbly, and it kind of just does that all the time as well. It's so much better effects.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty game as well. Such a pretty game.
Such a pretty game. Yep. Yeah. I'll wait for Phantom Liberty to go on special, and then I think dive back into Cyberpunk at some point.
Yeah, it's cool. 3 hours. I've put 3 hours into it so far. I'm not sure how big the actual mission is, but I feel like I've just done the main welcome to it kind of thing.
Ah, yeah. The intro.
Oh, Quitang, hit me up if you want to play Gotham Knights. I love that game. It's a 4-player. I can help you with all the missions. Seriously. I've always said that to Kingsman as well, because he'll play it. So I thought, hit me up. We'll go for it together. It's a good game for jumping through with 2 people, 3 people. 4 people is really fun on Gotham Knights. Because you can all be the same character if you want as well. So you can be 4 Batgirls running around.
Really confuse everyone. Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Really keen. It's really cool. Yeah, it's been a good week of gaming, actually. I've enjoyed it.
Nice. Had a good time off. Play lots of games. That's the way it should be.
Went to the beach today. Took dog on the beach. Walk around.
Nice. So he's a bit knackered.
He went out for 3 walks today.
Gee.
Took him out at like 4:30. He was still like, oh, walk? Started barking at me. I was like, okay. Let's go for a walk.
Oh, man, must think it's his birthday.
Exactly, yeah. He's snoozing away now. Hopefully he'll be snoring well tonight. Back to work tomorrow, so he'll be confused tomorrow. He'll be like, oh.
No walks? Oh, what's
No.
this?
Just walk in the morning quietly and then, yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, well, should we dive headlong into the news?
Let's do the news. It's all confused. I really do it back to front.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, we got to freshen it up, keep it up to date.
I thought we'd do the. Yeah, I thought we'd be different to do it back to front.
Plus, the fan mail at the beginning is always good, I think.
Yes.
So, guys, if you have any fan mail that you want us to read on the podcast, email it to hello@thexboxcast.co.nz or drop it into Discord or DM Leo or myself, and we'll read your fan mail live on the podcast, and you could become as famous as us.
Yes. I'm sure that's
Your
exactly how it
intelligent
works.
space beans.
That's right.
All I keep thinking about is beans that are intelligent and are yelling at you to not eat, but they can't escape because they don't have feet. They're just, you open the can of beans and it's just the faces. They all have faces and they're all going, ah, no.
Do you think it's a job though? Like they're basically, it's like toast or bread. Like it was supposed to be toast. So if you don't eat it, it's sad because it wants to be eaten because that's its whole job.
That's like the cow in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, remember? When they go to the restaurant at the end of the universe. The cow comes out and tells them what cuts of meat of the cow is really good. And it's been engineered to be delicious and want to be eaten.
Genetic beans. Genetic beans.
Oh, genetic beans.
Is that Simone's alter ego? Genetic beans. Right, come on then.
Space beans, genetic beans, the beans.
The beans. I think the beans is the best one though.
The beans is the best one. Yes,
beans is the best. The OG.
OG.
Right.
To the news.
To the news.
And now the news.
Payday 3 breaks in top 3. There's a headline.
Oh, that's exciting.
Number 1, actually interesting. So number 1, Starfield, good. Fortnite 2. This is nice. So Starfield's still doing it. Payday 3 is in at number 3. I wonder how long that'll last though, because it's broken.
Yes.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is all the way down to number 4 now. Minecraft dropped one. Liza P is up from 26 to number 6. That's a jump.
Interesting.
Over GTA 5. Do you think we're seeing a changing of the guard, the old guard?
I hope so.
Just wondering, because Starfield's now there, stuck, isn't it? It's a bit like...
Yeah, for sure.
It's a bit like Skyrim, isn't it?
Yeah. I think that it needed the shake-up and people needed to realize that actually they don't have to play Fortnite and Modern Warfare and Grand Theft Auto every single week.
Yeah, for sure. GTA 5 is down at 7 now. Party Animals, new entry at 8, which is really cool. The game's not really cool, but it's really cool. A different game comes in the top 10.
Oh, we played Party Animals.
Oh, did you?
It's so fun.
And, sorry, I just scratched my ear. What did you say? Sorry.
No, I said it's really fun. Everyone should play Party Animals.
No, don't do it. It's lies. EA Sports FC 24 is in at 13. So that's FIFA 24, but it's not FIFA.
Yes, it's the new FIFA.
Cyberpunk 2077 is in at 19.
Ooh, nice.
This is pre
re-entry.
This is pre the release.
Yeah, this is
after release. Meanwhile, I was rejoined 19th after the release. When's it? This is the 20th of September though.
Yeah, and when did it come out? This week, eh?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's good. It's back in there again. So I was just thinking how long it would actually come out. I thought it would just come out like today or yesterday, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wonder if people warming up, just jumping in, just to kind of go, well, that's right, that's how this game works again. Because I had to. I was really confused. I picked a fight and then reloaded again, just so I could remember how to shoot stuff. Wanted a mass rampage against the police, just out of curiosity, to remember how to do things.
Nice.
Cyberpunk 2 is a re-entry at 24, which is cool. I'm guessing that's down to a quest, weekly quest, Game Pass quest. And then Titanfall 2, which got fixed last week, is a re-entry at 35.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
excellent.
Indeed.
I'm super keen to jump into Titanfall 2 because I had so much fun with number 1. That multiplayer was so tight.
Oh, well, number 2 is better, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. In every way, apparently.
Yeah. Okay, well, we should do that because I've got that game and not played it.
Nice. And on the Series X, it's been pushed up to 120 FPS and 4K.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it's like super smooth.
Super smooth.
Mm.
I'm going to go back to a story we talked about a while back. Something to do with Activision and Microsoft buying them. Don't know if anyone remembers. That little story came out last year.
Oh, yeah.
The 69 billion acquisition of Activision Blizzard is almost complete after UK Watchdog gives provisional approval.
Oh, my word. It's about time.
I know. So this is basically because what happens is they redid the offer, renegotiated the offer, and said, "Oh no, you can have this, please, Ubisoft."
Yeah, Ubisoft, you can buy our cloud streaming rights.
Yeah, and CMA went, "Oh yeah, that's cool. Let's do that."
Yeah.
I believe.
Now,
Sorry, go on.
no, I was just going to say, now they don't have to worry about cloud stuff.
No, it's daft. So I reckon the consultation. It has opened a consultation until October 6th with Microsoft proposals ahead of the extended deadline of October 18th. So.
And also, one of the things that's interesting from the CMA, the arbitrary rules that they've put in, is that Microsoft is not allowed to buy Ubisoft for the next 10 years.
Is that right?
So someone was like, oh yeah, we see what's happening. But I don't know. I reckon Microsoft will be like, whoops, we slipped and bought Ubisoft. Oh no.
10 years is nothing for Microsoft, though. Really?
Well, no, probably not. But still, I definitely see a Xbox exec leaving
What
Xbox
happens
and going across to Ubisoft.
Ubisoft spin off the cloud thing into something else and then they buy it?
Could be. That'll be quite interesting. I wonder if they've got that deal with Ubisoft. Like, yeah, we'll let you do this. You spin it off into like Ubisoft Cloud Ltd or whatever it is. And then in 2 years from now, we happen to just buy Ubisoft Cloud Ltd. Whoops. Yeah. Ubisoft gets some billions. They don't have to make a game. And everyone wins.
Everyone wins, exactly. The people get paid.
There's no new Ubisoft game. The world's a better place.
Because no one's using that thing anyway, so.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Okay, cool. That was it. There was nothing exciting about that, really. It was just...
We're
so,
getting to the end.
getting there finally. I know everyone's a bit sick of it. Everyone's just like, can you just do it or not do it? No one really cares anymore.
Just do it.
Xbox Tokyo Game Show 2023.
Yes.
So this was on the 22nd, I guess? 21st, 22nd, last week? End of last week? This is all the games that were announced for Xbox, all the Game Pass, every Game Pass title from today's Xbox Tokyo Game Show broadcast. Phoenix Wright, which came out today, actually.
Ooh, excellent.
I don't know nothing about this game. Looks a bit weird, though.
Have you never played a Phoenix Wright game?
No, never, no.
Oh, it's famous.
It looks terrible.
Oh, it is. I think it's one of the first visual novels.
Oh, okay.
You're an attorney and you have to talk to people.
Wow. He's an attorney, an ace attorney. So it's the trilogy has arrived. So this will be the games that they've been making for years, I guess. It's 14 cases spread across 3 games. Ace Attorney, Justice for All, and Trials and Tribulations. Crime and punishment.
It's not even a pun, but it's still funny.
Look at that. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is a visual novel. That's enough.
Yep.
Right, let's just move on. Forza Motorsport. There's a hands-on preview of it coming out on October 10th, maybe? Oh, 26th. There you go. October 26th. It looks cool. I reckon it's going to be massive, this game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying. Like, it's insane. Oh, we have pretty pictures.
Yeah, no. And they said that this is the next platform for the next 10 years or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So-
well, that's why it's called Motorsport rather than 8, I guess.
Motorsport number, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Quiet. Miniko's Night Market. It's very cute. Charmingly... Oh, my word. Okay. Charmingly animated social simulation will ask players to solve puzzles, explore craft items, and compete in a range of games and other activities. This will come out in October later this year, 26th again.
Yeah, it looks pretty okay.
Looks very
It's
cute.
like Xbox's version of not Monkey Island, Animal Crossing.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Okay. Is this what Animal Crossing looks like? Because I've never actually played it. You
It looks
mine
close.
5 sparkled rocks. Yeah, okay, cool.
Sometimes you just want to mine some sparkled rocks.
So, like a Gaiden, the man who erased his name. So this is the one with the guy walking around naked on a beach. Oh, there's more. There's more shots.
No, that's Like a Dragon.
Oh,
That's Like a
true. Oh,
Dragon
so this is the
Edition.
next one. Okay.
This is another one, yeah.
So this is day 1, November 9th. Pick up Kairou's story.
Cool. We do like Karu.
Okay, well, that's good. So this is follow-up from the Yakuza 6, The Song of Life.
Oh, cool.
When Kairo is forced to fake his death and disappear in an attempt to keep his family safe.
Ah, typical Thursdays.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hate that. How is Kairo like Superman? Oh, no, Kiryu is a different person. It's like Superman.
Okay.
All right, cool. Like a Dragon Ishin with an exclamation mark as well, which is exciting. Turn off the sound. Ryu ga Gotoku. Okay. Studio's historically samurai spin-off of Like a Dragon Ishin will come into Game Pass later this year, it just says. Oh, exciting. So basically samuraiing.
Nice. That'll be very cool. Okay.
It says it's a slight step down in quality compared to previous titles, but lauded the samurai saga's high-stakes story and enjoyed the fictionalized images of 1860 Kyoto. Oh, bandits.
Ah. That's quite cool. Man, there's so many Like a Dragon games coming out, eh?
Yeah. And we haven't got half of them, have we? Because there's tons come out. Like, there's a whole back catalogue, isn't there?
Yeah, there's huge amounts.
Oh, there's like finishing moves and all sorts. Oh, that's
Nice.
bloody. Persona Tactica. So this looks cool, actually. This game looks real fun. It's a tactics version of Persona.
Yep.
So
That sounds
grid
fantastic.
system, move person, shoot. Are they playing it or are they voicing it, these people? They must be playing it. It's Atlas's tactical spin-off. Brand new trailer today. Game Pass debut on November 17th. When Phantom Thieves will strike out once again to engage in more turn-based strategy and explore an entire new story. Oh, so this is not the first one then. They've done these before.
I don't think they've done a tactical one, though.
It says here engage in more turn-based strategy.
Yeah, because the Persona 5 is already turn-based. All the Personas are turn-based.
Oh,
But this is tactics.
so this is
like-
tactics though. Oh, I see. Okay, I got you.
So yeah, it's not turn-based RPG. This is like tactics
This is a
RPG.
tactics one. That's a very crazy line then. Well, I guess
It looks very
turn-based
cool,
is
though.
tactics, isn't it?
But it looks very cool. I'm quite impressed.
Yeah, no, it does look good. Yeah, it
Solid.
looks real fun. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Too many games, Lee. There's too many games to play.
And Persona 3 Reloaded as well, which is this is interesting because there's like 8 different versions of this game or something. Like it came out on, I don't know, it came out 2006 within PlayStation 3 or 360. And then it came out on like PlayStation, PSP or something. It came out, which is slightly different to the original Xbox version or PlayStation version. And then there was another one that came out which had a slightly different version again. So they're trying to work out what actually this will be, like what version of Persona it will be, whether it'll have all the extra missions in it, because there's completely different different missions in each of the versions.
But this one, Emily is super excited for. I think it's her favorite one.
Ah, okay. Oh, did she play it back in the day? Did she like the Persona 3s?
Yeah, I think she did. But from what I've read, this is going to be like the definitive edition of Persona 3. So it'll have all the content all together.
Yeah, I just wonder if they might get a bit lost though, because some of the PlayStation, like PSP one, whether that would make it across.
Yeah, I think it would.
You think it would?
It's called Reloaded. They're going to do a lot of cool things with it.
We'll see.
You're not convinced.
No, because it's on PlayStation stuff, so sometimes they get stuck behind PlayStation's paywall of Doom.
Yeah, but it's been, 14 years. I think after 14, 15
Oh,
years, the
What, and
paywall
PlayStation are so really
dissolves.
nice and friendly at the moment, is what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that maybe after 14 years, the paywall has come down.
Yeah.
Even the Berlin Wall fell, Lee.
Yeah, true. Then we have, I don't know how to pronounce this, Eonden, I guess. Eonden Chronicles, 100 Heroes, Xbox console. This is another, this is a side-scrolling, I guess looks like a turn-based combat side-scroller. It's actually kind of 3D, it does say charming 3D pixel art. The actual graphics are quite cool.
It's kind of like, 2.5D, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, and there's a bit of movement as well, which is nice. It doesn't just sit there. It's not a solid. It kind of floats almost the screen, which is kind of cool. Looking further to the future, Rabbit and Bear Studios' spiritual successor to the classic Psychuden series. This new trailer showing off the title's grand story, turn-based combat, charm 3D outfit, fusion aesthetics. April 2024. So come out.
Nice.
Yeah. Smashing away, I guess. And that was it.
Okay.
There was I didn't go for the full one because I don't know. Oh, Octopath. Oh, okay. No, this is worth doing. Octopath Traveler 2's coming to Xbox, which is huge because that came to PlayStation first, didn't it? And I didn't know if it was ever going to come out on Xbox, the way people were talking.
Yeah, Switch first. It came to Switch first.
What's funny is Octopath Traveler 1 came out on Xbox first. And the second one didn't come out on Xbox first. It's just weird.
Yeah. From what I understand, if you own an Xbox or a Switch, those are the only two consoles that will have Octopath Traveler 1 and 2 available to play on them.
Oh, it did never come on PlayStation then?
I think it only came to PS4 and it's not back compatible with the way that PS5 does things.
Yes. Or doesn't.
Or doesn't, yeah.
Forza's Japan calls got a turn of spotlight, so that'll be Suzuki, I believe it'd be called. Doesn't say what it's called. I think it's Suzuki, the one there. Oh no, Hakone. I don't know what the Hakone course is. And then showed off some cars. Come out soon. 76 gets a Megatron. There was Megatron. So getting an Atlantic City update.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty cool.
It's so big, it's been released split into two releases.
2 parts. Oh,
Two
cool.
parts. New features, new locations, new factions, new missions, new rewards. There's even a casino with New Vegas start vibes. If your game already in Steam, you can join the fun early, it says here.
Ooh.
Elder Scrolls Online finally comes to Japan. Interesting. It's a fully localized Japanese version launches in Japan November 15th, 2023. It's kind of interesting, actually. There's a Necrom expansion coming out in February. Phoenix Wright talked about Alphenia, the Wrath of Aphiri. I think people are just taking the mickey now with these names. I suppose it's all Japanese, isn't it? That's why.
Yep.
It's in Tokyo, so. Fantasy Adventures developed two brothers set in a mysterious and dangerous ruined temple inspired by Japanese work. Stars Lil and a mysterious monk girlfriend Sadie. It's kind of cool looking. Battles and puzzles, both characters. Coming soon, it says here. Oh, it has a very kind of a Japanese look to it, doesn't it? That sort of. Like the art style.
Did you watch the Tokyo Game Show?
No, I didn't watch it. No, didn't watch it.
Save your time. It's quite boring.
Oh, okay. We all talked about that one. Capcom Exoprimer gets an update. Woohoo! Season 2, October 18th.
Yep.
New map. Oh my God. So there's now 2 maps called Ocean Platform. New escape mission. Skip final mission. New drone and edge strike rigs. New costumes. Give me money. And Street Fighter 6 crossover adds exosuit skins and emotes for Ryu, Gayu, I guess, and Chun-Li.
Oh man! Like when I read about season 2 coming out, the one sentence in the thing was, "Yeah, this game still exists and even had a season 1." I bet you didn't know that. Yep. And I was going, "No, I didn't know that it had a season 1." Oh.
Well, okay, I can't bother to watch it even. Infinity Strash? It's like trash with an S at the beginning of it. And all that is Strash, I guess. Dragon Quest, The Adventure of a Dai, gets a new trailer. Not that you can play on the website, though. It comes out on September 28th, which is like tomorrow. It's an action RPG, visuals and arts from the anime and it manga set. Okay, so it's a manga. Do you know this one?
No.
Nope.
That's all new to me.
Man Who Knows His Name. Talk about Night Market. My Lovely Empress coming to Xbox. It's third installment of the My Lovely series due out in 2024. Don't have any dates. Also coming to PlayStation and Switch. I'll tell you who's getting excited about this is Matt from Hog. He loves his games. He loves all these Japanese games. Oh, this is a story. Oh, okay.
Looks interesting.
Yeah, it does look interesting. Yeah, it looks like a kind of world happening kind of stuff where you have to kind of choose.
A world happening kind of
Well,
stuff.
you know, you're in control of a world, things happen in the world, and you have to choose. Like Cast Disaster was what I caught my eyes. Like, oh, there's a thing you have to do to kind of. Yeah, it's not just a storybook where you press next lots. There's actually things you can make a difference to, and you have to collect resources and stuff like that. Power World, the Pokemon with guns, gets a new gameplay trailer and confirmation.
This actually looks really fun.
It's a monster collecting RPG dubbed. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I think I've seen this before, to be honest. 2024. Oh, I don't know, I have.
They're not called Pokemon, they're called
I like
owls.
it. No, I love it. If you're blowing things up, that's amazing.
And you give them guns. It's the strangest thing in the world.
Oh, what's character building? Multiplayer?
Yeah, multiplayer, characters with guns. It's amazing.
Wow. It's always got that N64 look to me. Like the OG kind of Zelda Ocarina of Time look.
I think it looks slightly better.
Oh, graphics-wise it's better, but it's still got that same kind of flatness to it.
Oh, yeah.
And characters look very similar, the way they put the characters together.
And it's pretty funny. Like, you can give your Pokemon guns and you can set them to work in factories.
Nice.
It's
slave
like
labor.
Slave Simulator to 2023.
Wow. Party Animals gets an Ori crossover.
Yeah.
It's a bit an odd one that says here. Slapstick co-op game Party Animals will launch this week. Gets Ori and Naru from Ori series as playable characters. Oh, that's so cute. How can you play as Naru though? What is it? Because he's like, okay. So I thought it was just a floating thing.
He's just a floating thing.
Stupid jiggle physics. That's all I'm going to say. New trailers. And finally, Wulong Dynasty Fallen Dynasty DLC is revealed for September 27th, which is like today. So called Conqueror of Jiangdong or Jiandong. Second of third expansions, new weapons, enemies, bosses, and 2 weapons from the recently released License P are set to hit Wulong Fallen Dynasty. That's interesting. So is this game a Souls type as well, is it?
No, I think it's more hack and slash.
Yeah, it looks hacky and slashy, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't think it's very Dark Soulsy. I think it's more fun than that.
Yeah, you don't get super frustrated and not want to play anymore. I think that's all.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting list of people, isn't it? Oh, of games coming out.
I wonder what it was like last year. Just like all the Japanese games coming out. Whether we had the same sort of strength in games. I do not recall, to be honest. I don't remember. Maybe there wasn't one really. Maybe it wasn't. Microsoft weren't really there, or Xbox wasn't.
Yeah,
really
don't really know.
How long? I'm just thinking about time here. We're an hour and 20 in. Okay, cool. So you can do new Design Lab controllers.
Yeah, this looks really cool.
Venture Across Realms, the Shift series on Xbox side. So this is all those controllers come out which have got that shimmer to them. I guess and the different color to them. You can now do in your Design Labs and pick them.
Oh, that's nice. I do like some of these shimmering ones.
Yeah, they're cool, aren't they? I've got is it Aqua one, I think? So I've got from ages ago. Aqua Lunar Stellar Shift designs make their debut. And the newest member is Cosmic Shift. Color shifting, top casing, change color, light and motion, including blue shimmer of Aqua, silver gold shimmer of Lunar, blue purple of Stellar, and white pink shimmer of Cosmic Shift. Yeah,
Very
obviously
nice.
you can personalize all the buttons as much as you like as well. Make it nice and clashy.
Yep. Make it loud.
Cool.
Oh. Yeah, this is interesting because my Series X 20th anniversary controller has just developed stick drift.
My blue Aqua one I don't use now because of that. It was actually the A button that stopped working, I think.
Oh man, it's time for a new controller.
Oh, I got my black one still, which is still working, which I got with the Xbox, which I hardly use because I went straight to the blue one, so that's kind of fine.
Yep.
But yes.
Oh man, I'm just having a look at the different cool colors that we could add to the one in Design Labs. And my word, it's if they manage to combine the blue shimmer with the blue camo, I think I would be sold. I'd like instantly just take my money. Is that blue camo with the blue shine? Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
High on Knife. The DLC to High on Life is coming out next week.
Oh, yes.
Did you ever complete High on Life? Did you ever start playing it at all?
No.
Because you hate it.
I played it and it was okay. And then I was like, there's better use for my time.
There's not. That game's amazing.
I disagree. That game's okay.
That's really funny. It's just because you haven't got a funny bone. You're just a bit strange.
I think I've got a funny bone. I think my sense of humor is just more of an adult.
Oh, is that what you're trying to say? I'm immature. Okay.
No, I never said that. You said that.
Wow. So Tuesday, October 3rd, this comes out. High on Knife. It's a new planet, more goop, nasty border horrors, creepier bosses, and all kinds of strange new stuff. There's a new talking gun, which is exciting, including an ex-military pistol called Harper, voiced by Sarah Sherman from the Saturday Night. Probably not. Should know who she is. Mysterious new boss called Mux, who's voiced by Gabori Silaban from American Horror Story and Precious. Yeah, famouses out there.
Yeah, it does sound like there's a bunch of famouses.
Yeah. It's so good though.
Debatable.
It really is really fun. It's real fun. It's just daft. I like it because it's daft and it's kind of on rails, so you don't waste time in some of these games.
Yeah. No, I can understand that, but I will still fight you on the whole good.
It's good. The gun's having a conversation near the end of the game because one of the guns annoyed one of the other guns, did something to really annoy the other guns, and they have an argument about it, and they constantly hit the Mickey out of him for the rest of the game. It's brilliant. It's kind of genius. Because he kind of screwed everything up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, if it wasn't for you, this wouldn't even be happening," and all this sort of stuff the whole time. Like they don't let it go.
Oh, funny.
And even at one point, one of the guns starts feeling sorry for him. Like, can you just stop it now? Like, no. It's so good.
I was like, can you just please not? And everyone's like, yeah, no. How about no, Scott?
Capcom president thinks games prices are too low.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
Like, at some point, does anyone, go? Maybe we're the bad guys here.
I'm still thinking games make lots of money as well.
Yeah.
If the game doesn't do very well, it's because normally it's not very good.
Yes. And I mean, Capcom should know that if they put out good games, they get good money.
Oh, so is this off the back of that really trashy game they brought out where they're trying to make lots of money off everybody and couldn't?
What, Exoprimal?
Exoprimal, yeah. And they're like, well, you wouldn't give us money for this game. We're going to put the price of everything else up.
Yeah.
Need to raise wages in order to attract talent people. Fair. Given the wages are rising, I think option of raising unit prices is a healthy form of business. Yeah, I don't know. I don't disagree, really. But also, I don't really buy games as much now because of Game Pass. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Capcom would gracefully decline a Microsoft acquisition offer as well. They were asked about.
Yeah. They were like, no, thanks. Which means it's going to happen. You know that, eh?
Oh, if they keep bringing out really bad games at all.
Maybe that's their plan. Bring out bad games, tank the company valuation.
Well, that's what Ubisoft's doing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they're trying hard, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So he's using the excuse that, oh, we have to pay devs more because, this whole, inflation and all the rest. And you go, yeah, but put out a good game and you'll sell millions and millions of copies.
Even then, okay, so now they don't pay for actual discs or paper or cardboard or printing or any of that money's been saved.
Yep.
And they're still charging more money now, charging $70 a time, for a digital piece of kind of, a bit of internet basically to come across your line.
Yep.
Which costs them nothing. So that whole cost has disappeared. I don't know how much it costs to make a game. I'm sure it costs most of them quite a lot of money to make a disc and cardboard and post it everywhere, and shops having stuff in it will cost money. All that's going away.
Yep. And shipping and all the rest.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, remember back in the old days when you would buy a boxed game and it would come in like an A4 thick box.
Oh, for
you'd
sure.
get the disc and you'd get this awesome
book.
color manual.
Yeah.
And like maybe a map.
Yep.
And maybe like an extra piece. And that was just a standard game. That wasn't collector's edition. Nowadays, collector's edition is, here, you get a gold chain that your character wears in game.
Made of plastic.
Look at you going. Nice.
Oh, and a link to the digital music, and a link to the books, and a link to the game.
Yeah. And we will just take this link to your bank account. Thank you very much.
Link to your bank account. This is one of the reasons people can't have good things, though, because people like the Payday guys bring out a game, which is completely broken.
Yeah.
Payday 3 hopes to regain community trust after network and matchmaking errors. I know at least 3 people that want to play this game, and I've been kind of putting it off due to the fact that it's broken. Really broken. They brought out an update to it this week, or today or something, didn't they, to fix it?
Yeah. And I think so far a bit has helped, but it's still not great.
No, I don't think so, no. Twitter's talking a lot about it being broken.
Yeah. Sure.
It's still number 3, though, so people are really keen for this game. So if they can pull their finger out, obviously they'll got a lot of people want to play it.
Yeah. I mean, the whole point of it is a good, fun multiplayer game.
Yeah, my mate Mike, coffee guy Mike, makes me coffee. He says he loved Payday 2. And he's hit me up a couple of times about playing it. And I kind of said to him, it sounds really broken, though. I'm a bit dubious about playing it.
Just give it good some time. They'll fix it. It'll be great.
Yeah, well, Kingsman said to me yesterday, he says, I'll play Payback with you, Payday with you. I was like, oh, yeah, sweet. But it's broken. let's put it off. Day 1 solo struggles are okay, but this is not just day 1. Like, they've actually made it so you can't play solo as well. You have to play multiplayer. So I think the matchmaking's broken.
Matchmaking.
So the servers were down and the matchmaking's broken, which is not. I don't know if it's linked.
Yeah, it's not a good combination, is it? For
No.
a multiplayer online game.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't realize people actually wanted to play it.
Yeah, we do seem to see that quite a bit with multiplayer games where they go, oh, we're going to make this game. We hope 1 million people jump in, but we're just going to plug in the network cable to a potato.
That's right, yes.
We hope there's like 2 people that want to play on game day because we actually haven't sourced the servers for running this.
Well, they're saying here they're evaluating a new partner for the matchmaking services. Like, surely they should have done some research on this before the game came out.
Yeah. Did it not have play tests?
No.
Who needs play tests for multiplayer?
We'll let our mates play it. It'll be fine. There'll be 10 of us playing in the office. It'll be all good.
Yeah. Off of Bob's laptop as the server. That'll be fine.
That's right, yes.
His old, Dell Alienware. Yeah, just spin that up. Run the server on that.
So
Look, it works.
I hope they fix it, because this game is supposed to be cool. From what I've worked out, it is actually quite a cool game. It's just we've never been on our radar, but it is supposed to be quite cool. It's quite good fun.
Yep.
I'm finishing weirdly today. So we've got a deal, 300 games for sale. I know what's going on. So Plague Tale Innocence, 70% off. That's really good.
Nice.
Really good.
300 games. That's a bit insane.
300 games from 26th of September to the 3rd of October. Back to Arkham, 85% off. Back for Blood Deluxe Edition is 80% off. Borderlands 3 Next Level, 85% off. Like, it's massive discounts.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk
Watchdog
and...
Legion.
Oh, as I say, the Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty bundle is 20% off.
Nice.
Not bad for day one.
Yeah. Ultimate edition of Watch Dogs Legion, which came out at almost 200 Australian dollars, you know.
Oh, you've gone right down to the bottom. Don't make yourself sad, because that game's not very good.
$23.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. 80% off. That's insane, isn't it?
It's insane.
The Outer Worlds Space Choice Edition. Ooh, 33% off.
Ooh.
Sekiro Shadow Die Twice. That game's quite good, isn't it? Half price.
Nice.
Metro Exodus, 75% off. Metro Exodus Gold Edition. Lego Star Skywalker Saga, 67% off. Hogwarts Legacy, 30% off.
Man, have you noticed that since Starfield came out, that there's just game sales left, right, and center?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. Well, we must have done 3
Wonder-
weeks in a row now, haven't we, of game sales.
Yeah. I wonder why. Like, what's the reason that there's just massive game sales now? Do you think they're getting all the games on sale now so that when November rolls around with Black Friday, that the games are we had sales. Now the games are all back to full price as everyone rushes out to buy their console on special.
I do not know. It's weird. I don't know.
Doesn't even entertain that conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I just think, I don't know what's going on.
No, I don't either.
Because it's not the same sort of games. It's all sorts of different games all the time. Like, they're going through all the catalogue, aren't they?
Yeah. There's the Super Saver special sale, and then there's an FPS special.
Yeah, that's right. I know it's a sale. When I logged in today, I noticed a sale on the in the store.
Do you use wish lists on your Xbox?
Nope. Sounds like a bad idea. No, it sounds
That's
like a bad idea.
You keep getting notifications. It's fantastic.
Exactly. Sounds like a bad idea.
It sounds like the best idea, I think.
Right, we've got 2 more stories.
Yep.
And I've just found another one, which is the Game Pass games coming out, which I didn't check in there originally, which I talked about doing and then didn't put it in there, so I've chucked it in there now. Sony got hacked.
Indeed,
so this is
have.
this is a PSA. This is a public service announcement. If you have a PlayStation account, please reset your password.
Yes. The
and then buy an
advice
Xbox.
yeah. The advice is not just to reset your password, but remove your credit card details from your PSN account for now.
Oh.
Because it looks like the last report I read also that the hackers still have access into the PlayStation or into Sony's network, which is bigger than just PSN. It's Sony everything they have hacked.
Oh my word.
Like over 100 terabytes of data apparently that they're putting up on the dark web for sale.
It's funny because when we were talking about it, I looked at the 2014 attack and they were in there for weeks before they actually said they were in there.
Yeah. And the thing with the Sony hacks is that it's always been the hackers who've told Sony that they've been hacked, and Sony always take weeks before they acknowledge that they've been hacked.
Yes.
So PSA, if you have a Sony account, and that includes, for some reason, if you use Sony headphones, they want you to create an account so that they can map your ear for personalized audio in inverted commas.
Do they do like adverts into your ear when you can't actually hear them though, at a different frequency to buy stuff?
Probably. But I mean,
last time they were hacked in 2014, they were in there for a whole 12 months before they were caught or discovered.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we know there's not much information about actually what's next yet, is there? Like, it's not like the last one where they were going, oh, we've got all these movies and whatever. They've not actually said what they've got yet.
No, they haven't said what they've got, but they have said that they've been on the network for, what, month now?
And they might not have left yet as well. It does say.
Yeah. They still got access.
Oh, you said
So,
that.
yeah. Any Sony account, whether it's their headphones, whether it's PSN, whether anything that you have to do with Sony, reset your password, please,
Hmm.
people. And
Or
don't
use
save your
a
third-party details.
password manager, and then you don't really have to worry about it too much.
In what way?
Well, if you use
You still
password
have
manager,
to
then they don't get the password which you use for every single account. At least it's just something different and randomly generated. That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a security audit, or not audit, but like a education day at work the other day. And in the past, the lag time between users gaining access to your system and finding out that someone has access to your system used to be around 8 months. And now with proper proper security protocols and stuff, the median, which means that the average across businesses, it's down to 8 days.
That's quick.
Yeah. So 8 days from your system being compromised to finding out that they're in your
Someone's actually
system.
in your system.
It's pretty good compared to how
Yeah,
it
8
used to be
months.
just a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, we wait and see with interest about when Sony's going to apologize for this.
Did you see the casinos got hacked in the UK, US?
Yes.
And they rang up an IT guy and pretended to be somebody. They'd found the name on LinkedIn and went, "Oh, I'm so and so. I've forgot my password. Can you reset it, please?" They went, "Oh yeah, sure. Here you go."
Yeah, it's hilarious because they took out the slot machines, they took out the key cards for the
$8
doors.
million a day they were losing, I reckon.
They took out everything.
Yep.
And then did you see the advert that they put out wanting to get a Linux person into to fix it?
No, I didn't see this. No.
This is hilarious. Your entire company has been hacked. You are a gigantic casino hotel conglomerate. You're offering a security expert to rebuild Linux. This was the job description. So, first of all, I'm not going to tell you how much they're going to pay, but I'll get you to guess that. So, you are working 7 days a week, 10-hour shifts, nonstop until the entire environment has been rebuilt from the ground up with proper security. No holidays, 10 hours a day, 7 days a week. You are a Linux security expert that is rebuilding an entire casino's environment, everything from their slot machines all the way up to their cameras, to their securities, to their door locks, to their check-in systems.
And it's also not a casino as well. It's multiple casinos, isn't it? They're all linked.
Yeah, because it's all the same group. So take a guess, Lee. For a contractor working that, how much would you expect to be paid per day?
Oh, per day? Thousands.
Yeah, per day.
Thousands. I'd expect to be paid thousands of dollars a day for that.
Take a wild guess how much they're offering.
Oh. $250 a day.
$110
$110 a day.
$110
Are they expecting
a day.
monkeys to do the work, not actual Linux engineers?
That's $11 an hour.
Yeah. 7 days a week, though. Come on.
I know. Oh, talk about the money.
Wow. So do they not do backups in casinos?
Who knows?
Wow, that's real special.
$110 a day for this guy to come in and basically work for the next 2 years nonstop.
There's no reason he can do it. He can't do it. It's impossible. You can't redesign every single system from scratch. That's insane.
Yeah, no.
It's 3 months to fix it. It'll take longer than 3 months. You can't, you just can't. You can't imagine how much work is involved in that. For one guy. He'll burn out after 2 weeks, won't he, though? He'll just go, I just can't. I'm done. I'm out.
I mean, when you're working in IT and projects, you get probably a week, 2 weeks of working late nights, pushing the project to completion.
At the end, yep.
Yeah, at the end, the crunch time. I would say 2 weeks at the most.
Yeah, at the most. If you plan it well, then it's a weekend, maybe 2 or 3 days at the end.
Yeah.
That's normally how it
If
works.
it's not planned well, if you're not the project manager and you're just working on it as a cog, 2 weeks of crunch, that's working late nights, that's working early mornings, working weekends. But after those 2 weeks, project is delivered, done. You take a couple of days off because your employer should hopefully say to you, good job, here's 5 days of free annual leave. You get a week. Good man.
Good luck. More like a day, but yeah, sure.
you should be getting at least 2 or 3 days. that's how it's supposed to work. After 2 weeks of working at that pace, I think anyone would quit.
But it's not a person; it's a team job, isn't it? That's a team to
Oh.
rebuild. You don't do it as a person. It's insane.
It's an entire team, and you have to start from scratch. You have to go all the way to planning. You have to go.
It's just not going to happen.
No, not for $110 a day.
It's just not going to happen. Full stop. Even with a team, it's not going to happen that quickly.
No,
And it's because they had no 2FA turned on. So if they had 2FA turned on, then it would have stopped. Never happened in the first place. Because it would have texted the real person, or messaged him on his phone to say yes, and would have been fine. But no 2FA.
You would have gone, no, that's not me. It's amazing.
So turn 2FA on. As Cooper's done, turn on 2FA. That's what you have to do.
Turn on 2FA. Do it.
Yeah. Okay, let's finish on a higher note.
Yep.
Games coming out in Game Pass.
Oh, this is exciting.
For October. Because basically September's done, so I don't think there's many more games coming out this month, is there?
No, September's got like 3 days left.
3 days left, yeah. It's quite good though. So we got Gotham Knights October 3rd, which is an awesome game. Everyone should play that game. Lamplighters League. I don't know what that is.
Oh, that got lots of really good of press at the Xbox conference. Remember?
Turn-based strategy game by 1930s, inspired by 1930s pulp magazines for people who like XCOM. Looking at you, Paul. Is that the game you're thinking of?
No, I'm pretty sure. No, I remember the name, and I remember a lot of people being excited for it.
Okay. Then we have Skyline Cities. Oh, that seems like a big jump for some reason. Then Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide on the 4th. For the Motorsports, Forza Motorsports is the 10th. Skyline City 2 is 24th. Miko Night City, we talked about earlier, October 26th. Headbangers Rhythm Royale, whatever that is, I did not know, on the 31st. And then the Jusant on the 31st of October. Doesn't really, I don't know, what is that? New Rhythm Twist game. Battle Royale genre Rhythm Twist game. Wow.
Nice.
And the Jusant is the one that's about climbing. Oh, is it that kind of cool looking game? You have to do climbing on the wall.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not showing people. There you go.
Yeah, no, I'm wondering where this list is. So I'm just going by your fantastic audio descriptions.
My voices, yes. There you go. That's the news.
Very interesting week of news, isn't it?
It's really hard this week. I don't know what's going on this week. As we said, lists. There's been lists.
Lots of lists this week.
Everyone's talking about, still talking about Starfield.
And they will for ages still,
Yeah.
I reckon.
So it's kind of sucking all the air out of the room.
Yeah. The next big thing will probably be the Game Awards.
Well, don't get Forza's coming out. Everyone's going to complain about Forza for a while.
Yeah. But I mean, everyone knows what they're getting with Forza.
Yeah, well, they're saying this could be good. There's lots of people very excited about this. I reckon they've got it right, and it will get people who don't know play this game to come in and play it.
Are you going to jump in?
Yeah, well, I like Forza. I like them. I'm
You
a
like
fan.
just driving in circles, eh?
I do like driving around in circles, in the rain, in the sun, rain.
The rain, the sun, the rain again.
That's right.
All fun and games.
Exactly. And then you crash.
Then you. Oh, it doesn't have. Oh, Forza has rewind.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Oh, yes, it does. Yeah, that's right. Although you can, if you want to, you can get more credits by not having rewind. It's one of those games.
Oh.
But I never see the point. For the sake of 10% or 5% credits, I'm like, oh, I might as well have rewind, really, for the sake of that much.
Yeah. Give us the rewind.
Yeah, for the sake of a little. I'll just do more races.
Oh. So is that the news?
Yep, I'm done.
Cool. Well, this week we have only, I think, 5 games that we are going to be talking about because these are exciting games and it's already late. Paulie has been waiting for an hour because of daylight savings nonsense.
Yeah, it's like 20 past 11 here, so yeah.
So the sooner we wrap this up, the sooner Lee can go get his beauty sleep.
That's right.
And bring us more news next week.
That's
we
right.
all know weekly Lee goes into his cocoon of news.
Cocoon of news.
It's just a cocoon full of newspaper.
It's like a little cave of news. I feel like I need
news
something
cave.
with N though. Would be better.
What do humans live in that starts with an N?
We can't quietly think. We have to say stuff while we're thinking because it's an audio
Yeah, I know.
podcast. It's just complete silence.
Yeah, people will think. So while we have the listeners thinking about a house that begins with an N, let us talk about the new games.
I'm thinking, but I can't think of any.
Okay, don't think.
Okay,
So,
don't think.
Kicking us off this week is, of course, Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, which has come out this week.
What's
Everyone
a
says it's
quadrivalent
amazing.
vigilante? What's that?
That's if you've got the pre-order bonus, it comes out with the Quadra Vigilante, which is a nice shiny new car. You get access to as V.
I see.
Everyone is over the moon with this because apparently performance has been improved. The whole game has been rewritten, or kind of rewritten.
It's still on Red Engine, so
It still looks amazing. Red Engine is fantastic. I wish they didn't go away from it because imagine the next expansion that they could have made with Cyberpunk if they stuck with Red Engine.
Or Cyberpunk 2.
Yeah. Cyberpunk 2077. Whoa.
100 years in front. Whoa.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Nice. So yeah, Phantom Liberty is the new expansion. It introduces a new place called Dogtown. If you follow anyone on Twitter who's been posting screenshots, there's a fantastic guy who does the comparison screenshots between original Cyberpunk and new one to show you how Dogtown has been rebuilt. Looks fantastic.
Oh, so Dogtown was in the game originally, was it?
Yeah, but you couldn't get in. It was blocked off.
It's blocked off, yeah. It still is blocked off, but you have to be sneaky. And quiet. Wish I was neither of those things. But I did get in there still.
Again, I wonder what the common denominator is here.
I don't know. Something to do with banging noises.
Just noise just happens around me.
I don't know what goes on. I reckon there's something like following me around making noises. What's going on?
Yeah, Sarah.
Sarah again. She's following me from a different game.
You need to just take off her metal shoes.
That's right. It's because I put those tambourine things on her knees. So when she walks, she makes a tambourine noise.
Oh, yeah, the one-woman band.
That's right. Clunking around behind me.
Next up, we have Train SimWorld 4.
Only standard edition, though. I want Ultimate Edition.
Oh, well, I mean, the Ultimate Edition came out last week, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because it had early access. So you could get early access to your trains.
That's what everyone wants.
Oh, man, that's what everyone does want. Early access to trains. Train SimWorld 4. You experience immense velocity.
Did you ever play? Was it 2020 version or something that was on the Xbox on Game Pass?
No, I want to.
You
I
should
want to,
play
but I
it.
also know if I started.
Whoa.
Okay, yes.
Hold your horses. There's standard edition, there's UK edition, Germany edition, USA, the Austria edition, standard, deluxe, special, and standard again. Oh, there's two standards I do not know, but
Wow,
why not? Just
look
give
at
me
all
all.
look at all the standard editions you could get.
I want deluxe edition.
How good do the graphics look, though?
It comes with all of them.
Oh,
Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, wait a minute.
oh, Lee's getting excited, yeah?
I'm looking at the UK one because, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you get UK trains.
Well, you get an East Coast mainland train, wherever that is. So exciting.
Is this one of those games where to buy every single bit of DLC, it's going to cost you $20,000 or something?
Correct. There's $40 a pop for the DLCs.
4,000 DLCs.
4,000 DLCs, yes.
Oh,
Ah, so that's interesting. So no, the deluxe edition is the best deal because it's $60, $70, sorry, but it comes with all the add-ons, which are $40 each normally.
oh, okay, pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I don't want to step over your review, your
No.
preview. I guess I'm just getting excited.
It's a train SimWorld, man. What more can you say? It's exactly what it says on the tin. Graphics look great. You play a train.
No, you don't. You play a person driving a train.
Oh, well, I mean,
It's not Thomas the Tank Engine.
you can pretend to be the train.
Oh, you can go choo-choo.
Choo choo! I'm a train. Here I come.
Train. I played this game, and you have to walk to the train, and open the door, and then take off the brake and take off and then do that. And there's a whole bunch of things you have to do, and then signal to someone you're going to leave. It's a whole thing, mate. It's not just
playing a
not
train.
just being a train.
Less exciting. Than
Will the video work? I think the video's going to work.
Oh, is the video going to work? That's going to be exciting.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, it stopped again. Oh, it's working again.
All broke. Okay. Train Sim World 4. I'm tempted to play this game, but I also know that I don't want to spend my life playing a train game.
I just play it for like 20 minutes just to get a feeling for it. It's just funny.
I don't know. You can't just play a train game for 20 minutes.
Well,
because
I'm saying that to get you in there.
You start playing, then you go, oh, but I can upgrade my train, or I can move to a new train, or buy another
You have
train.
challenges. So you had to go from A to B and then get there and because there's all these speed limits and all sorts of stuff you have to do. It's a nightmare. The game is a nightmare.
You're not selling the game to anyone by calling it a nightmare. Okay, next up, we stay in the same vein as trains, except these are road trains, also known as trucks.
Do you know what I was thinking today? So everyone talks about getting driverless trucks everywhere, don't they?
Yes.
That's the new thing. Why don't they use trains?
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Lee, but
No, but
trucks and
seriously.
trains.
Why can't they use trains? You got trucks on a motorway driving up and down, or a train probably on a railway next to the motorway driving up and down.
Yeah, no, fair point. I think they should probably use trains for more things.
You can automate trains. You don't need people in trains.
Yeah, exactly. I have ridden in automated trains.
Ah, yes.
It's scary, but they work.
Yeah. I was just listening to people talking about all these tech people talking about all this automated stuff, how amazing it is. I'm like, use a train. Just use a train. It'll be easier.
Just use a train. Yep.
Getting trucks to drive together really close together on a motorway? Use a train, because they'll do the same.
Yeah, there's no space in between train cars.
No space in between.
Amazing.
I think I've broken it. I think I've worked it out. The solution.
Maybe you should tweet at them next time.
Use a train. What about trains?
So this next game is Truck Driver, The American Dream. Now, I don't know about Julie, but when I think of the American Dream, I think of big trucks driving up and down for 12 hours a day in the desert where you see nothing and the road is perfectly straight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Someone just said planes. So what about planes?
I don't know. I wouldn't trust an automated plane.
No. I don't think you can fly them close together as well. It's a bit dangerous.
Yeah, it is. So in Truck Driver, The American Dream, you get your life back on track by stepping into your father's shoes to become a famous and well-respected truck driver. However, this new path doesn't come without its hardships, as the road to becoming a successful truck driver might be a hard and lonely one.
There's a guy staring at me, and I don't know why. And I've left him on screen to discuss him. He's staring at me. I don't know why.
I think because you've just walked into a restaurant as a smelly trucker.
Oh, that's right. It looks quite a nice restaurant as well.
It does look like a very fancy
They have like
restaurant.
gold plates.
And you pitched up, overweight.
But look at
eating
his
a
face.
pie.
He looks so disappointed, doesn't he?
He does. Well, I mean, if you were there eating a pie, like having like steak
Smelling
filet bourguignon, and a trucker pitched up eating a pie and like just stared at you, you'd be
like
like,
crumbs dripping off his tummy and like
the
coffee in
mustard
one
stain
hand,
on the
pie in the
wife
other.
beater. Yeah.
I don't know, just he keeps staring at me. I don't like it. I've changed. Okay, cool.
Or maybe he's your Tinder date.
You're not Sarah?
And what are you doing with those symbols on your knees?
Keep going. Move on.
The next game is something that the Beans is super excited about.
She follows me everywhere, Sarah. I don't like it.
I thought you were going to say the Beans follows you.
The beans. The beans does, definitely. Yeah.
Intelligent space beans. Always. You look over your shoulder, there's just another
She's
can.
just staring at me.
So this game is Cocoon. Available day one with Game Pass. And from Annapurna Interactive.
This looks cool. This game is like you go into like these little orby things, which is another world, isn't it?
Yeah.
A cocoon,
this game looks
probably.
really fun.
Hmm.
And it's Annapurna, so you know it's going to be great. Man, graphics look good. It
Yep.
was one of the standouts at the Xbox showcase. So if you guys want to have a look, there's
'Cause you're a
tons
butterfly,
of trailers
aren't
on
you?
YouTube.
Yeah, butterfly.
I think you're a dung beetle.
Oh, dung beetle. Well, he's got wings though.
Dung beetles have wings. They fly.
Do they? Don't they
Yeah.
just roll dung around?
They fly to the dung and then they roll it around.
Wow.
All beetles can fly.
Ah.
Like
I-
this is,
Don't know what to say. I didn't know this. This is all new to me.
I can't believe I blew your mind with my beetle facts.
Well, I'm just trying to I'm just doubting you slightly. I want proof. But I can't be able to wiki it, so I can't be able to Google it.
Right. So Cocoon.
It's a very
is
sweeping
from-
comment, that is, though.
Well, I mean, you can either accept the truth or, come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro.
Okay, back to Cocoon.
Yes,
It's
Cocoon.
from the lead gameplay designer of Limbo and Inside.
Oh,
It
okay.
takes
So it's
an
cool.
adventure across worlds within worlds, master world-leaping mechanics to unravel a cosmic mystery. Looks very cool. It's very pretty.
Just as long as not too puzzly, she says. Smart.
Yep, the beans. The beans does not like too much puzzles.
Too much puzzles.
And last on our list is EA FIFA 24. I mean EA
No.
Sports FC.
EA Sports FC 24. Standard
Yes.
edition, Xbox One and Xbox Series X. Gotta go the full title if you're going to say it.
Oh, well,
That is
mean-
a long title.
yeah. Oh, right. So EA Sports FC 24 is the new era for the world's game. 19,000 plus fully licensed players, 700 plus teams, and 30 plus leagues playing together in the most authentic football experience ever created. It's FIFA 24. So
It's
if you played
54, no
FIFA 23, you know what you're getting. There's not much surprise.
It's
there,
interesting
except-
though. So you can see what they're pushing. So you have. Didn't you play this game briefly? Was it this you're playing? When you
No, I
got
played
carried away.
NFL. I played Madden.
You got carried away with messing around with the what do they call that team building thing that you do? You draw a card, you get a player, and you put them into your team. Did you do that?
Yes, in Madden. Yep.
Yeah. So it's the same thing in football. It's a thing. So this is what they're pushing. They've got cover star lone player item 10 matches. So the guy on the front page you get for 10 matches. So that's part of your goal. What is it called? Anyway, 2 ambassador lone players pick items. So you get 2 new players. Play style slot in clubs. So that's another thing for the same system. Additional player personality points in the same, and then 5-star coach available in the same, and then 1 month of Game Pass. Bizarrely enough, 1 month of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, new members only. Strangely, at the end. So they're pushing their you give us money and gamble on getting good cards thing that they do.
Yeah, and then you get the players, and because you like the
Players.
players, you're gonna give us more money until you get the players you want.
That's right.
Word. Yeah, well, that's all the games
Is
I
it on
have.
Game Pass? Is it coming to Game Pass? I did not want to reorder it.
It should be coming to EA Play, so it should be coming to Game Pass.
Oh.
One would think, right?
Oh yeah. Oh well, who knows? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
no, who
The
knows?
other FIFAs do, so yeah, hopefully.
Eventually, yeah. No, I got stuck into Madden. Madden was really fun.
Ultimate Team,
And-
that's what it's called.
Oh yes, Ultimate Team.
Yes.
I can totally see how a sports fan would only ever play a sports game.
Yeah, I love playing FIFA. It's fun. Especially when I beat Gary. 4-1.
You've still got Madden installed, don't you?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I think so.
Nice. Yeah, we should
When
play
I
Madden.
schooled you that time.
Whatever. Come at me again, bro. We'll try again. That's it. That's all the new games that we are gracing with our time.
Look at that. 2 hours, 4 minutes.
Man, good job.
Did 2 hours last week as well.
Yeah. the regular show seems to be going for a regular 2 hours.
Regular 2 hours.
How nice. Okay.
Okay.
Let us get out of here. It is officially late in New Zealand, and it's becoming later
It's now
in
like 11:30. So yeah, probably should.
Yeah. And you have work in the morning.
Yeah, sadly, I've had like 3 days off, so it'll be really confusing
Oh,
tomorrow
yeah.
morning, and I'm late now. So
Oh man.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's all end it there. Thank you guys for hanging out in the chat on YouTube and on Kick. Thank you to all the audio listeners that are going to be pitching up later. Remember to check out our website if you want to find out where we are and how to support us and where you can find the socials. And if you're interested in like Lee's background and why he's in gaming. No, not the background. Like your life story. It's on our website.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, little asterisks, not actually on our website, but there's some cool blurbs about each of us there. We have some cool photos of us looking like bosses on the website. And also we push the podcast onto the website so you can check it out there. If you want to chat to us about such an episode, we got a fact wrong, you didn't like what we said about your favorite game developer over here, then jump into our Discord, because we have Discord forums where you guys can chat about each episode, where you can chat about our Starfield forum, or just generally give us a hard time. And as we mentioned before, patrons get access to a very special room. Another benefit of our Discord is we have 1080p streaming thanks to all our Discord boosters. So if you want to stream to a dedicated audience that won't give you a hard time or throw around trolls.
I think they will.
Uh,
I get a hard
fun
time when I
trolls.
stream normally.
Yeah, but it's fun trolling. It's not like someone coming in and just giving you racial slurs.
Going face and then walking out again.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you can join our Discord and you can stream games to it. So please take advantage of that if you are a member. And if you want to, join our Discord and come say hi. It's always fun.
Just hit us up because the invites are broken currently.
Yeah, message us. We'll get that invite sorted on the website at some point when we get around to it.
Oh, well, we'll wait for Discord to fix and make it nice and easy, because currently it's like that stupid long invite thing because it's all broke.
Yes. If we do get more Discord boosters, though, we could potentially get a custom link from Discord themselves.
Yes, I saw that.
So, yeah. If you are listening to the podcast and you think you can do something to help us out, whether it's your time, treasure, or talent, then jump in and help us out in any way you can. We recently discovered that one of our members is quite good at making memes. And if he ever chooses to, want to make memes for the podcast, well, we're not going to say no, as long as he keeps the memes PG.
Pretty good, that means. Yeah.
Exactly. Fantastic.
I can tell I've had a few days off. I'm
though-
actually awake, which is so nice.
Hilarious. That's great. But if you want to follow us individually, Mr. Lee, where can you be found?
I'm still Lee Howard on Twitter and on Xbox, and Lee Howard25 on Twitch.
You shouldn't say still. You should imagine that this is the first time someone's hearing the podcast.
Okay.
So
I'll
you need to be
just take out
excited.
the word still. I'll edit it later. Don't fix it in post.
Okay, but now try to be excited. It's the first time listening. They really like you.
this
They
is
want to
me
follow you
excited.
somewhere.
No, this is me excited.
Okay. So there we go.
Can't do more
Welcome,
excited.
first time listener.
People cannot handle me more excited. I have to just keep it.
Oh no, you
chill.
have to keep it low key.
Yeah.
And if you're looking to follow me, you can find me at Zarkras on Twitter /X and Xbox. But if you want anything more than that, check out our website, because that's all you're getting from us. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for everyone who follows and puts up with our nonsense. And we hope you've enjoyed this episode of The Regular Show. We have been the XboxCast, and we will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night. Oh,
I think
good
it'll
job,
be a
everyone.
while, Mr. Carl. Mr. Carl, I think it'll be a while. It's only been there for a while.
Yeah, I was wondering, do the old versions ever leave EA Play?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because I want to buy it if it's going to leave.
Do you? We'll just play 24.
And I want to finish 23.
Okay.
Unless
What's
it's some time.
DST? What is DST? What does DST start? When does DST start in NZ?
Daylight savings time.
Oh, Sunday. Last week.
Sunday.
So actually now it's 20 to 12 currently. I've been here since 10 to 8. So I've been sat here for, what time is it? 3 hours?
Yep. Well, next week we're back onto the same schedule.
I'm going to turn up at 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Do it. I dare you. Oh, well. We got Friday off this week.
Why?
It's grand final day.
For day off work because some sport's being finished.
Because the sports are being played on Saturday. So we need Friday off to make the bottle run.
That sounds about right.
Oh, it's like the most Australian thing ever.
Australian, yeah.
Yep, here's your Friday off, so you can go get all your food and booze prepared for Saturday for the grand final.
What grand final of what?
AFL.
Ah, okay.
The Australian Aussie rules.
I know what AFL is. Yes. Okay.
Fantastic. An amazing sport.
Is it though?
Oh, I love it.
I still
so
want
much.
the rules explained to me by somebody. Must wear a short shorts and tight top.
Okay, first rule, must
And
be tall. Second rule,
that's not really a
short
rule.
shorts.
That's like
Short shorts,
an
tight
attribute
top.
required. Yeah.
Third rule is you can punch anyone in the face. Fourth rule, there may be a ball on the field at any one point.
Right. I like it because you can either kick it or punch it.
Yep.
You can catch it. You can run with it. And you have to kick it between 4 posts.
Yeah.
That's it? That's the rules?
Yep. That's about it.
I don't say any of the rules. And if you catch it and say something, you can then stand there or take like 20 steps forward, but kick it with no one attacking you. I just don't understand. It's only because you're really bad at rugby, that's why. Oh, that Welsh game, though. The Aussies were smashed by the Welsh on the weekend.
Yeah, gosh.
Like, properly smashed. It wasn't just like, oh, yeah, the Welsh did well. It was like, well, okay, that's like...
Yeah, no. It's who do you think is going to be in the final?
South Africa, Ireland. And
Oh, you
South
think
Africa
so?
to win. Oh, no,
Oof.
South Africa, France, and South Africa to win. I did that thing, actually. Yeah, it'll be South Africa to win, I reckon.
Okay.
I don't know. The problem with the French are they sometimes bottle it a bit. They kind of do really well, and then all of a sudden they just have a really bad game.
They're French
They're
about
just
it.
French, yeah. So they'll be amazing, and then they're French, and you're like, oh, okay. They're like, yeah. I don't know if they might get through because they're in France. The French might actually get through because they're in France. I had.
Oh, has Lee gone off for everyone else? Oh, Bali. Oh, just as we get 7 viewers, Lee just has an issue. Oh dear. So basically what Lee was saying is that the final is going to be between France and Ireland because both of them are looking France and Ireland because both of them are looking really good. And we all know that that's how it's going to play out.
No, I did not say that. That's a lie. You know you're wrong. That's what you said. No, I reckon the Saffers are going to win it. You should be happy about that, surely, being a Saffa.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll be happy about it if they win it. But I was also hoping the All Blacks would be better, but they're just not.
No, they're rubbish. England not good enough to get through. They'll get through to the quarters, but I don't think they'll get any further than that. Kiwis getting knocked out next round. Wales look good, but I don't know if they're good enough to get through to the final. But I
I
know
don't know.
that you say all this stuff, and not the final will actually be like England versus Wales or something. Like we're completely freaking unknown teams, or or Fiji versus Wales, like Cooper says. Yeah, it'll be just some random teams in the final that are playing really badly currently.
Croatia versus Mexico.
Yeah,
Good job.
yeah. Japan are good though. I like watching the Japanese play, but they're not good enough to win it. But they're quite fun to watch.
It'll be great fun.
Not the All Blacks. I don't know. The Kiwis are so sad though when the All Blacks are playing badly.
Yeah, they are.
Aussie's not going to get out of the groups, mate. They're out. They're not getting through to the group final. They're not getting through to quarterfinals.
Aussie's going to be smashed.
They're not even. They won't get through to the quarterfinals now. They're done. They're out.
Yeah. Oh well.
I would say it's sad, but the Aussies are so cocky when they're doing well that I just don't feel sad for them at all.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Like the Aussies are so stupid commentators.
So I was watching Kiwi TV with Sky Sports, and it's Aussie Sky Sports. So Wales have just played the game of their life. They've beaten the Australians by the most they've ever beaten them by before. So you're going, okay, so they're going to go through the game and talk about how well the Welsh played and show some of the plays and explain why they did well and what they did right. No, they complain for 20 minutes about the Aussies. No rugby was at all shown on the TV. It's just a bunch of commentators complaining about the Aussies losing. I was like, you're shocking. I was sat there going, because I went off and did stuff, and I kind of left it running the whole time. And every time I came back in, it was just different commentators complaining about how bad the Aussie rugby was. No rugby whatsoever. I was like, that's amazing. And even a Kiwi guy, Sonny Bill Williams, who plays New Zealand. You heard of Sonny Bill Williams? You must have heard him.
Yeah. He was the one whose shirt had a malfunction and
That's right. He's a boxer and he's a pretty boy. Yeah. So he was going, whenever he talked about the Australia, we lost this game. I was like, you're a bloody Kiwi. What are you doing? And then they started calling him Aussie. They called him Aussie Sonny, which I thought was quite funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Anyone outside Queensland squares up rugby though? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I find the whole thing very weird though, because if you watch any other team of any other sport, they'll go through the game rather than just complaining. How very Australian of them. And then they were kind of going, oh, the World Cup's over. And then like, oh, wait a minute, we can't say that because we're going to have to like commentate for the rest of the World Cup and all the games. Even if the Aussies not being in there, they're going to continue doing it. They can't just not do the World Cup now in Australia. People still want to watch it. English are very good at commentating, dude. It's the bloody Aussies that are not. English actually are worse because they'll actually talk more about the other teams sometimes.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, I'm going to go now because it's 10 to midnight.
And you've had your rant.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Not a rant, just an observation.
Just an observation about things. Indeed. Oh, that's funny. Amazing. Oh well, thanks for the rant. That's always fun.
That's all right, mate. Anytime. If you want any information about sport, come and see me.
Yeah, okay.
I'll tell you
Before
stuff.
What's your hot take for the week?
About what?
Anything. What is the hottest take of the week? Yes.
I don't know what. Put me under pressure for asking for what. I need more context.
There's no context when it comes to hot takes.
Hot takes. Well, I need like some sort of context or something. Surely, you don't have a hot take on random stuff.
Controversial opinion about the Rugby World Cup.
Ah.
What's your hot take on this on the World Cup this year?
Just talked about it. South Africa's going to win it.
I don't think that's a controversial take.
No, I don't think so. No, but I'm just talking about the best team there at the moment.
I think that's a salmon take.
I think South Africa lost the game against Ireland on purpose, so they didn't play against the Kiwis in the next round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they come second, which means that Ireland will play New Zealand, and then South Africa will play France, which they probably think they got more chance of beating France than they do New Zealand.
Sneaky. Okay. That's interesting.
AFL is not a real game. No one knows, and baseball's not a real game. Or rounders, as we call it in the UK, is not really a proper game. So.
Collingwood? No, I think the Lions have it this year, Cooper. The Brisbane Lions. Be interesting to see.
Yeah, don't you support the Melbourne Fairies or whatever they call themselves?
Melbourne Fairies. I support the St Kilda Saints, and I would rather the Lions win the AFL than Collingwood.
Oh, Colin, well, you need to support your home team, though.
No, not Collingwood.
Why not? Why are you not supporting your home team? That's the whole point of being in a home team, is you support them.
Like there's a million home teams here in Melbourne.
Oh,
Collingwood,
really? Okay.
yeah, like St Kilda is just down the road. I was hoping St Kilda and Port Adelaide would get into the final because that's Simone's team and my team. But alas, I'm just glad Carlton lost.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Goodbye, Cooper.
Up the Lions. That's what I say. This year, at least.
We've got 10 viewers in Kick now. I don't know where people are coming from.
Yeah, you guys have missed a fantastic show. We've started talking about AFL and suddenly everyone appears.
And everyone appears, yeah. I think it was a rugby talk that made it. I think that's what did it.
Oh, yes.
Because I was right.
The rugby talk.
They heard the sports talk, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Time to do a sports podcast, Lee.
Yes, I have opinions on stuff.
That'd be hilarious. Because I have no idea what's going on.
No, I know you don't. No. I'm like talking to myself, basically. You just sat there grinning.
Yeah, I'll just be like, oh, yeah, is that where they hit the ball?
Is that... Oh, Everton won this weekend as well, which was good. First win of the season, because they've been useless. Okay, bye. I have to go now, because it's late.
That is late. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging
Bye,
out.
Cooper. Bye, Simone. Bye, Ultimate Beams. What was the name? Intelligent Beans.
Intelligent space beams.